Hello, guys. Let me turn. Okay, let me turn everything up here so we can be good to go. Oh my gosh, are we doing it? We finally gonna have the Sinnoh tier list? No way. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Hi Yoni, good to see you. Suncat, hello. Junior, hello. Hi Kayla, I'm doing all right. How are you? I better see Cranidos at the top. This is a good one. I'm excited about Gen 4. There's a lot, like, a very split shinies in this for me. So it should be fun. Hi Noah, no, that sounds awesome. You have a wonderful time playing Assassin's Creed. Hi Angel, I'm doing not too bad. And yeah, Pochi's doing pretty well. Pochi is asleep right now, so that is good. Aqua, you're not late at all. Don't even stress. Good to see you. Hi. It doesn't have a lot of good shinies. I feel like there are some really good ones. And then there are some very okay ones, if you will. Hi, Yoni. Hope you're good. Hi, Umbreon. Hello, hello. I hope you've been well. Aqua, hi, hi, hi. Pineapple Boy, hello. Welcome back. So, hopefully the stream music isn't too loud. I don't know if it is too loud or not. I can turn it up if you need me to. I can turn it down if you need me to. But this is just the usual disclosure for every tier list stream that I do. These are just my opinions. Remember that they are just opinions. This doesn't mean that I don't like the Pokemon if I'm not the biggest fan of the shiny or if I don't rate it highly. Literally, all I'm doing is kind of in my own brain with my own scale of ranking shinies. I'm going to put them in the tier list that I personally think. So it's okay if you disagree. That's totally fine. But remember to be respectful about it. Because, you know, if I did a tier list, but I just put all the shinies as everything everyone else wants me to put them at, then that's not really my tier list in my opinion. So that's pretty much where we're at. We've never really had a big problem with that ever. So I'm very fortunate for that, but just the usual disclaimers just to be on the safe side before I get started in talking about these shinies. Yeah, Pochi is a sleepy sausage roll. I think Scroopy is one of my favorite shinies, and I'm not that big of a Scroopy fan in general. That's fair. It's a good shiny. In the last year's stream was super fun. It was very fun. Hi, Zach. Good to see you. Hello. Jordan, hi. I managed to get onto the Discord. It took some time for me because I was thinking about it finally in the server. Oh, that's awesome, Jordan. Good to have you there. And hello. Power get restored this morning. Oh, did it? Oh, that's good. Pay attention in Oakham. Now watch Buttercup. Heck yeah. Oh, Chutney, good to see you. I hope you're well. Welcome. I'm Cyan Lions. Oh, did you change your name? On my thing, it still says Aqua Wolf. Hi Takiji, hi, good to see you. I hope you're well. We are going to do a tier list. Well, this is going to be my tier list of ranking Gen 4 shinies. So this should be fun. Hi Trophonia, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I hope that you're well. My opinions are correct anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you're wrong. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, Yoni. Hi, young man, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. It's been a couple of Thursdays ago. It has been, but it's good that it's all getting sorted for you now. Oh my gosh, this might be kind of loud. I got myself a can of Pepsi Max and I forgot to open it before the stream. I'm so sorry, but I was like, I'm going to need that because I'm going to talk a lot. Sorry, wrong day. No, you're all good. Troll, yeah, I just put all the good shinies in like the low tiers. So I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with how a tier list works, but just to kind of cover it, S is like perfect, amazing, couldn't change it to make it better even if I tried. I would say D is like probably doesn't really change. I don't like it. I would do things totally differently. And then obviously we kind of scale them in between there. So that's sort of how this goes. At least that's the way that I do it. So yeah, we'll jump in here in a second. I missed you, Noodles. Oh, missed you too, Umber, and it's good to see you again. Oh, Rob, thank you so much for the £2 donation. That is so lovely. Thank you, Mood. I love it. Good to see you, Rob. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the £2 donation. Crestful and I, guess what? I reclaimed my first ever shiny Pokemon yesterday from 18 years ago. Shiny Absol and Pearl back in 2006. Did it end up using a move that took itself out? Because Absol has one of those moves. Doesn't Absol have Perish Song? Unless I'm wrong on which one it is, but I'm pretty sure it has Perish Song. Congratulations on the reclaim, Crest. That's awesome. Cracking cold ones on stream. Unfortunately, it's not super cold, which is very sad, but we'll take what we can get. I like Poltergeist shiny. It's great. I was going to ask this. Will you eventually have a section in your Discord for friend codes in Pokemon Go? Just a question so people can add in Pokemon Go as a friend. I do have in the Dynamax section area of the Discord, you can put your Pokemon Go codes there. That's all in one area, so that's fine. Crano should be a new tier above S, but we can't get what we want. That's funny. Buttercup equals S tier? Oh, I don't know about that. Vom, hi! Good to see you. I'm doing all right. I've been a bit sick this past, like, week and a half or so, but I do have a video edited which should be coming out hopefully tomorrow if everything goes well. And then, you know how I mentioned that I had a little something exciting coming up where potentially your girl might be working with a company for a video? Well, I'm just waiting for them to approve the video, and hopefully that should be out like this weekend, which is so exciting. I'm like, I won't say who it is yet, but that will be coming out soon, so I'm really, really excited. Been doing a lot of work behind the scenes and also trying to get better, so we're getting there, which is good. Free tofu dessert for everybody with purchases? Ooh, that sounds yummy. I would love that. I did catch it, but Absol, that was lost years ago. It was finally nice to have it again. Oh, for sure, for sure. And thank you, Crest. I appreciate that. Go up, that's super awesome. I'm glad you're on the up. Thank you so much, Farm. I appreciate that. It's been a while because I've had like a couple brands reach out, but like nothing that I felt fit. But this is something that is like actually Pokemon related. So it's really, really cool. I'm sorry, but when I say bye with 2 E's, it's not me. It's the doppelganger. Well, I'm not on doppelganger duty today, so if doppelgangers get in, that's not on me. So I'll explain it more in the actual video, but yeah, it's not like I get paid to make the video. They've sent me something and basically I will have an affiliate link. So if people make purchases through the affiliate link, then I would make a commission on that is essentially how it works. But the stuff that they sent me was really, really cool. So I'm excited. And I think you guys will like it too. Like I said, it fits perfectly in with the channel. So it's going to be exciting. Hi, Louie. Good to see you. Yeah, Gen 4. We're about to get into it here. I just wanted to wait for people to get in, but we'll start in a second here. Good to see you. I love Gen 4. It's the gen that probably was the most impactful on my childhood because it was the generation that was like, that came out when I was like probably around like, I think I want to say I was maybe, was I 10? It would have been 10, 11 or 12. I think it would have been like closer to 10 though, if I recall correctly. So for me, this was like, you know, I got my first handheld system, which was a DS Lite. I had the pink one, the baby pink. And it was my first main series game that I owned. And my first Pokemon game I ever owned was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time. I had played Sapphire before, but I didn't own it. It was my brother's friend's like copy of it, but I didn't own that. And I finally got Pokemon Pearl. I believe it was as a birthday gift. I believe it was a birthday gift. And I was so excited. I loved the game. I became hooked on it. All I wanted to do was play Pokemon and catch Pokemon. And I didn't want the adventure to end. And I remember spending my whole birthday just spending it on the DS, playing Pokemon Pearl. And I loved every moment of it. It was so great. And, you know, you can say it's nostalgia. You can say, oh, I don't think it's that good. But for me, I have a lot of memories tied to Gen 4, so I have some interesting opinions, I think. I think some of these will be shocking, maybe, to some people, and maybe some people will agree. I don't know. I don't think there's anything, like, super nuts, but we'll get there when we cross that bridge. But yeah, no worries, Aqua. Hi, Joker. Good to see you. I'm hiding at work to try and check in on the street. Oh, that's so sweet, Yodi. Don't get in trouble. All good, Aquawolf. Harry, oh no, not the shiny Garchomp. My eyes are in the F tier. Yeah, we're gonna get there. I don't have an F tier, but D is essentially serving as that. Butter being big enough for individual affiliate codes. Congrats. Oh, thank you, Angel. It's my first ever one, so I'm very excited. Like I said, there's been a couple strange ones that have reached out, but they just didn't feel right. So this one's very exciting. So I hope everything goes well. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the video to get approved, and then that should be coming out of the weekend. I'm so excited. It might come out later, just depending if they need me to do anything, but it should be hopefully good. If you were a Pokemon trainer, what gym type would I be? Definitely Fairy. Hi, Blazing Hero. Good to see you. I honestly don't know any of the Pokemon in Gen 4 except all the Garchomp Evos. That's fair. That's fair. We will talk about those in a minute, won't we? I've spent the entire day studying legislation, common law, bylaws, parliaments, and orders of council. It's been a long, boring day. Oh, Louis, that's so sad. Hopefully you can take a bit of a break from it and unwind a little bit. Shindings, hi, good to see you in the stream today. I hope you're well. I have over 1,000 hours just on Diamond and Pearl, around 4,000 hours in total since 2009. It's been 15 years. I was gonna say I would have a lot of hours in Pearl as well, and not even like properly shiny hunting, just literally playing the game even after it was done, going back, leveling up new teams, doing like catching Pokemon, exploring. It was so innocent. It was such a good time. Like, my childhood was definitely interesting, but I will say that a big part of it that made it very special and things that I can look back very fondly would have been Gen 4. You know, that was great for me. Hi, Grappler. Good to see you. Pochi's well. Pochi's sleeping. Pochi's a little eepy bean. All right, let us get into it. Oh my gosh. Before I want to make sure I say hi to everyone, but let's get started into some of these opinions. Now, Gen 4. I think base-wise, now like I said, this is talking about the shinies, not the specific Pokemon. I think Gen 4 has some of the most solid starters. But in terms of shinies, they're not my favorite. I'm gonna be honest. They're not my absolute favorite. However, I will say I am a big fan. I'm probably a bigger fan of all of the first stages more than any of the others throughout the line. So for me, I actually really like Turtwig's. Shiny. It's probably my favorite shiny. Maybe my favorite shiny in Gen 4 for the starters. I would say for me, I really like Turtwig. I would put it in S. I don't know why. I like that it stayed green. It kept with the grass theme. I really, really like it. I think it's cool. Groddle isn't my favorite, but I don't dislike it. And I think it's similar colors, but just slightly off, right? Just slightly off. I wish almost maybe the shrubs on its back would have kept that green, like the little like twin leaf that are on top of Turtwig's like head. That could have been it. I don't know. Maybe it's this like, you know, the big use of yellow. And then for me, I hate to do this because I think Torterra is really, really cool, but Torterra goes in B. I think it's just a little bit more muted, which isn't always my favorite. I think you guys kind of may, if you've seen any of my other tier lists, you'll know typically that mustardy color is not my favorite on shinies. So for me, I'm going to put Turtwig in S, Groddle in A, and I think Torterra in B. That's how I've always seen them. I've always been like, oh, Turtwig, I don't want to evolve it because I love it the most as a shiny Turtwig. But that is where I stand with those three. I know not everyone's going to probably agree with that. Maybe some people will think Turtwig's kind of highly rated. Some people might think, you know, Torterra's kind of low. But for me, with what I like, that's where I sit them. Gibble shiny could be in B or C tier, but Garchomp shiny, it should be in the lowest tier of all. Yeah, I mean, that is one of the, I think Garchomp and Gengar are the two shinies that everyone's just like, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed, you know? Special tier for Garchomp. We'll get there. We'll get to Garchomp, don't you worry. Turtwig is such a nice green. Blue, it's too bad it loses the color. I agree. That like kind of bluey green is really nice. Oshwa is my favorite starter, but Turtwig has my favorite starter line. I love Turtwig, Groddle, and Torterra. Yeah, it's a super cool idea. Turtwig at the top as the little king should be. I hope everyone is doing okay today. Thank you, Ninja. I appreciate that. And yeah, I think Turtwig deserves S personally. I like it a lot. I think it's really, really cool. Now the Chimchar line. Chimchar line here is gonna be interesting. I think this is probably gonna be one of the most like the biggest struggles for me to rank in terms of the shiny like line, what I think of it. Because I don't dislike it, but it's not my favorite. And I think a lot of people classify this as a pink shiny. Like people I've talked to or seen, or like when I've watched other people shiny hunt it, they classify it as a pink shiny. It's not like a true pink to me, to be honest. I'd say it's definitely more on like the peachy side, but I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. And it's kind of like, I don't know if this is just me, but it feels almost a little bit like, it's a kind of iconic. It's kind of iconic. It's like, this is Chimchar, but I wouldn't rate it S tier for me personally. I think Chimchar is cool. I do like the whole line, but they're not my favorite shinies. I think I would probably put Chimchar in B tier for me. Like I said, I don't hate it, but it's not my absolute favorite, you know, like it's kind of in the middle. Could be better, could be worse. Like it could go either way. I will say I do actually like Monferno a little bit more. I mean, it's hard. I would say like very like slightly would I put Monferno above Chimchar. I think it's the blue with the pinky color there. I don't know why. I kind of like it. So I'm going to put Monferno in A. I know that might surprise some people, but I kind of like it there. I don't know why. The colors, I look at them and I'm like, I like that. But Infernape Shinies kind of, it's where it falls off the most for me in this line, because it's such a cool Pokemon that I think that the shiny could have done so much. Like imagine if the flames were, like I know everyone's going to say this, like, oh, not every fire starter has to have blue flames, but like, if it becomes like a shiny, but blue flames would have looked so good for this Pokemon. Like, it would have looked so good. Like a black and blue or like a black and purple or something like that would have looked really nice here. So for Inferno, this hurts my heart. I'm probably going to put it in a... Would I put it in a C? No, I'd put it in a B. It's, once again, like, it could be better, it could be worse. It kind of is, like, okay. You know, it's kind of okay, right? Like, it's fine. Oh, Brian, nice. That's awesome. Very cool. Personally, I don't like the yellow on the line. I don't know why, it just seems off. I like it on Turtwig the most, but I don't dislike it on the others, and I don't know why. Joshua, hi! I just got out of school. Oh, that's so sweet. I hope school was good. Good to see you. You're a Torterra, unfortunately. Anyways, hi. I hope everyone's doing well. I love tier lists. Oh, I'm glad, Tony. Good to see you. Thank you. Oh, great to see you. And yeah, Torterra is kind of one of those ones like, could be better, could be worse. The ads need to, yeah. They always know the wrong times to show up. I caught a skitty and it was a 96%, almost 100. Congrats. Barker, hi. I think Torterra Shiny looked a lot better back in Gen 4. Yeah, I mean, this is where it also gets a little bit tricky with tier lists, is because what model do you use when you are like ranking the shinies? Because there are other models, like I was talking about this with Surskit. Like Surskit's shiny in the older gens, like in the 2D games, looked so good. Like I would have put it in S tier for the old sprite, but for the newer ones, it's not an S to me anymore. So it's kind of like I'm going off of these sprites here, but there is obviously variation between like the games that they were in and that sort of thing. So that's kind of, yeah, that's sort of the guide I'm going off of. Like obviously, you know, you could do a bit of wiggling around here, but anything that's like extremely different, like even Regice, like Regice, it's one of those ones as well. In certain games, the model for the shiny looks a little bit better than in other games, and that could be the difference between bumping it up from one tier to another. But this is kind of the guide I'm going off, at least for now. Chimchar C tier. It's, yeah, I mean, you could put it in C. I mean, I don't think it's like the worst, but it could be better. My Chimchar Masuda hunt in Violet before the DLC dropped was very memorable to me. Love its shiny line. Yeah, and that's the thing. There are some shinies that maybe other people are not going to love. But for me, for some reason, they're like, I don't know, there's just something about them to me that just, I'm like, yep, I like it and I want to put it here. For the Sinnoh starters, I actually don't mind either Torterra or Empoleon shiny. That's fair. Piplup line is S tier. In regards to shiny, so yeah, Piplup, this is my favorite starter from Gen 4. This is my favorite starter from Gen 4. I love Piplup. I love Piplup a lot. Although I will say, as a Piplup lover, someone who actually did do the Grief Case hunt for this shiny, it is more on the subtle side, but for some reason I do like it. And this is probably going to be a controversial take because it is so subtle. And once again, it's kind of one of those ones in certain games, you know, the shiny does look more like it's more obvious than in other games, but this is going to be crazy. I kind of want to put it in either an A, high A, or a low S. I don't want to, I gotta, I think for me, as it's hard because it's trying not to have bias for the Pokemon. Oh gosh, see when I say that, I'm like, oh, you know, but I will say I do have a little bit of an attachment to this Pokemon. So for me, I put Piplup in A. However, for me personally, this kind of sucks to do, but Primplup and Empoleon shinies for me are not my favorite. I think that the least obvious of the Gen 4 starters. Obviously, in certain games, they do look better, but going off of these more modern models, I have to put them in C. They're not horrible, they're not the worst, they're not D tier, but like, even if they would have retained more of that aqua, because even this looks a little more blue than what it should. Like, I know that in Shining Pearl, it's a little bit more on the greeny side, right? Like a little bit more of that like aqua-y kind of color. So I'm gonna put Primplup and Empoleon in C, sadly. I think that I want more for them. I want more for them. And I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest with my heart. Because it's kind of like B's like in the middle for me. Like, you know, it's like it could go either way. It's like they're a little lacking personally. Controversial opinion in my opinion, Grottle, Primplup, and Inferno are all better than their final evolutions. That's fair, honestly. I mean, I've got 2 of them above their finals as well. Hi, Sphere, set your heart ablaze. Good to see you. Hi, Noah. I'm doing not too bad. How are you? Piplup was my faster Masuda hunt in 12 eggs, and my second shiny are a couple eggs later in the same batch. both female. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Piplup easy D tier, even if it's shiny. I put it in A. I think realistically, like looking at it objectively, you probably could put it into a B, but for some reason there's something in me that my own personal opinion, I want to put it in A. I can leave it in A and feel good about that, you know? Piplup's line shiny is my favorite out of the Sinnoh starters, honestly. That's fair. I think it depends too, what color do you like? Are you more like into the reds? Are you more into the blues? Are you more into the greens? And kind of go off of that. I got lucky with my Masuda method for Chimchar back when I was focused on my passionate little side project, which was to get all the shiny starters before the release of Legends ZA. Yeah, which is super cool. Well done on that again, Jordan. Hi, Celine. Piplup's line gets more turquoise, and I think it looks nice. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think for me, Piplup's my favorite of the line, though. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest with my opinions on what I think personally of the shiny. Because sometimes it's like, ooh, you know, what are other people gonna think? But it's like, no, if I really think about it, what I feel, this is like my list of like, okay, where would I naturally put them in? And this is where I would put them, to be honest. Don't believe my little penguin. I found two. I still think it's a great Pokemon. Like I said, this is nothing to do with the actual Pokemon, just what I think of the actual shiny coloring, personally. My chirpiner is the music. There is music. Is it too quiet? I did have music on in the background. I did have some like little stream music there, but I don't know if it's quiet or not. When I tested it, I was like, oh, I don't know if it's too loud or too quiet, but I can turn it up. Oh, Nosefield is so sad. Piplup, yeah. Poor little Piplup. Hi, Dread. Good to see you. Last night I finally got the Sparkling Creation Trio after 253 DAs in total with 12 phases. Well done, Dread. I'm so glad you're able to get the sparkles. That's awesome. Well done. There is meant to be music in the background. I can turn it up a little bit. I don't know if that's too loud or not. Let me... Oh my gosh, I can hear it through my headset now. Let me know if that's any better or not. If you want, I can turn it like down more again, but yeah. I somehow hatched 2 of them in my Violet, if you recall correctly. I traded them both to Scarlet, evolved them both, and sent one to Brilliant Diamond. I love that. So nice. I'm gonna head off for a bit, but I'll be back in maybe half an hour. I hope I come back to lecture at your Roserade S tier. Ooh, yeah, we've got some good ones coming up, don't we? All good, Tony. Good to have you in the stream, all right? Ooh, okay. Now getting into the Starly line. Now, this is probably not going to be a surprise to you guys, but my favorite of this line is obviously Staraptor. I think Staraptor has the best shiny. I think that the blue really does save it for me, and I would put it in a... I'd probably put it in A. I really do like it. I think it's quite nice. I will say, for me, I do like Starly shiny because the uncatchable shiny Starly is kind of iconic to me, and there's something about it that just... I don't know why. I like it for it being a bird Pokemon and a bird shiny. It works. I would put it in B. And then I'd say Staravia is kind of like, I don't know. It just feels like it's a little bit more lacking. And I don't know, like it carries on the Starly thing. But I think because it's like a middle stage, you kind of got to wow with like a middle stage, right? Like, and I think for me, Staravia just didn't get that for the shiny. Like it's not horrible. It's not the worst, but I feel like we could have done more with this. I don't know. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with this one. I apologize. Turtwig and ST is already a better list than your last one. I do like Turtwig shiny. I think it's great. A lot of shinies in Gen 4 are good, disappointing, or just bad. Cough, cough, Garchomp. Yeah, that's what I mean. Gen 4 is like such a, like... It's an all or nothing kind of gen, right? Like it's either amazing or it's like, okay, like, you know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Speaking of, we have the shiny, the Pokemon Lord, the real Pokemon Lord of Gen 4, Bidoof. Bidoof and Bibarel. Now these shinies, they're not the worst. Like they're not horrible, but like, you know when I was younger and I didn't know what shiny Bidoof looked like, I always had hoped that its nose would just turn blue. And when I found out that it didn't, I was really upset about that for some reason. I was like, this would have been such a nice change. It would have been subtle, but it would have looked so good. And I think maybe I carry that bias like even now where I'm like, it's not horrible, but like it's a C tier. Like it changes enough for me to notice. It's not the worst, but like give it a blue nose and I'll put it in A tier is all I'm going to say. Like that's just my opinion. I will put it there, you know? Means I can be less harsh on my review. Perfect. I've got so much art to work on with so little time. I just need to find some time to relax. Yeah, you gotta make sure you have balance. That's like the hardest part. Bidoof Shiny is D tier for me because the joke ruined it. Oh, really? I don't. Oh, yeah, the joke. I get you. I get you. I put it in C. It's not like the worst. I'm kind of reserving D for like. Well, I think you guys will know, but I'm not going to say it. But you guys probably know who's getting D. But yeah. I will hear no Chatot Shiny slander. You won't, Sphere. When we get to that, I have some strong opinions about Chatot Shiny. Of all Pokemon, yeah, it does have a very mid shiny. I would agree with that. Bidoof and Bibarel barely change. Yeah, they're not the biggest. They're not the biggest change ever, unfortunately. Any advice for me to relax from all the stress of overworking? That's really tricky because I find that that's something that I'm constantly having to work on myself. I get really invested in things and I go like 110% or I'm nothing. It's hard, but the biggest thing I would say is like writing down a list at the start of the day of the stuff you want to get done and prioritizing the list. So what is most important to get done? And then even having a part of that list be stuff you want to do for relaxation. Have periods of time blocked out for that as well. So after I do this, I'm going to take a half an hour break. Doing that is what I do, and it's probably the most effective thing I've found, but even I'm still working on managing working too much, but you will figure it out. Just find what works, but lists really helped me. Oh, Flay, no! As you know, I always hate Bidoof because of the joke. Yeah, understandable. Oh no, could it be Garchomp all alone in D tier where it belongs, but are not very subtle? I know. Are you going to play the Silent Hill 2 remake or Until Dawn? I saw both of them and I really want to. But I think the Silent Hill remake is like $110 or something here. So I'm like kind of on the fence about it because I want to get the new Call of Duty that's dropping this month. And like just those two games alone are going to be like over $200. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can justify it. I've been playing Thems Fighting Herds. It's a cool fighting game if you're looking for something unorthodox. That does sound cool. I've actually been playing Dark Souls at the moment, which has been really fun. I've been loving that a lot. So that's been good. Some more Pokemon. Now, I will say, okay, this is going to get into some Pokemon opinions that are not just like shiny related here, but I will take into account that there is bias. So, you know, when I give these ratings, take that into note. So you guys know, probably my least favorite Pokemon is like Nosepass and Probopass. They're not my favorites. And another Pokemon that I'm not the biggest fan of is Kricketot or Kricketune. And there's another Pokemon in this gen that also is not my absolute favorite, even though I think that the lore is kind of cool behind it. And it's Bronzor and Bronzing. Those are probably like my most forgettable, like I don't really like feel a particular strong way about them, like for those Pokemon, which is funny because these Pokemon all come from some of my favorite generations, Gen 3 and Gen 4. So I'm going to try not to have too much bias in that with their shinies, but yeah, it's still there. Now, I will say I can look past I would say Kricketot's probably my favorite of all those 6 Pokemon, and I would say Kricketot's shiny is not bad. I would say it's a B tier. I like it. It's like a good change. Like you can definitely notice it. Kricketune for me, just I don't know if it's like that thing you guys know that I have with like yellowy looking Pokemon, like certain yellow Pokemon, they either look super intentional and really great, or they look kind of like washed out. And I think for some reason, to me, Kricketune looks kind of washed out. It's not my favorite shiny. I prefer Kricketot myself. Kricketune for me goes in C tier for its shiny. I'm sorry if you guys really love Kricketune shiny. I don't know what the consensus is for that one. Maybe I need to shiny hunt it, and maybe I need to just see it for myself. But as it stands, B and C for me for these ones. It's fine. Like Kricketune's not the worst. Like it could go. Wait, no, Kricketune. Oh my gosh, Kricketot. Sorry, I always call them the wrong name. But yeah, Kricketot is not the worst. It could go either way. Like they could definitely make improvements. Like they could go like full, like imagine like an emerald green or something on this colorway. Like that could be kind of nice, right? Like make it look like a royal bug. But Kricketune is just kind of for me. And as I was just saying, some yellow Pokemon look kind of washed out. We're about to get into some shiny Pokemon that I think yellow looks very, very, very good on. The Shinx line. I mean, this shouldn't even be up for debate. I mean, the Shinx line to me, is perfect. This is the exact, like when I say I want a yellow shiny, this is what I mean. It looks fantastic. It looks intentional. The yellow, the black, and the orange looks so nice on the whole line. It fits really well with the electric typing. This is a good trio. This is a good shiny trio. Shinx, Luxio, and Luxray are all great in my books. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of these guys. I think they look pretty darn good. I think most people would think that though, right? I don't think I've heard anyone say they dislike this line. Maybe they're not your favorite, but I still think they look really good. To me, they're like perfect as they are. Where am I up to? Dark Souls stream when? I mean, I might do it for New Game Plus. I might, because I'm actually not as bad at Dark Souls as I thought I was going to be, which is kind of surprising. I feel like I struggled a lot more on Elden Ring, but I will say, like, I'm not done with the game yet, so I shouldn't speak too soon. I got the new COD. If it wasn't a Black Ops game, I wouldn't have though. Can't wait for zombies. Yeah, that's partially what I'm thinking too, Louis. I'm like, the zombies is so appealing, and I'll be able to play it with Brother Cup, so that'll be nice. If you want to see, have one. I got 2 full odds while hunting a hidden ability Kadabra. Oh, that's awesome. I eventually want to hunt one. I eventually think I want to hunt one. Like all these Pokemon I will hunt at some point, and I feel like once you've hunted them, it kind of changes your like perception on them. At least to me, that's how I feel. Ooh, I love this. I love this little Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Budew is so cute. Budew is so cute. I really like the shiny. It's almost perfect to me. I feel like it's a very cheery shiny. It's a very cute shiny. And while it's just one little petal of it kind of changes, I'd put it in A tier. I really like the purple and green contrasting each other. I think it looks super, super nice. I would say maybe they could make like the green and the yellow a little bit more soft, and that would probably like work really well for this shiny for me, but maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. I'm just thinking in my head, but it's pretty darn close to being perfect. I think it's adorable and it's bright and cheery, and I think that works really well for this Pokemon. But the next one is what this is, oh my gosh. Roserade is great. Roserade is a great shiny. Once again, I've heard someone say that this is an overrated shiny. I don't agree with that at all. I think it's a very cool shiny. I think it's very classy. Like the purple and the black roses, Roserade's a cool looking Pokemon, and it kind of doesn't get enough appreciation. Maybe it's because it is like grass typing. I don't know, but I think it's very, very nice. Not this orange. Yeah, so remember, I'm not shiny hunting or terror raiding. I'm practicing Oleander, who I think is my main in the game. Oh, nice. Shiny Hunter VODs, hello, good to see you. I can't stay because I'm at school right now, but I'll see if I can get on when I'm at home. No worries, Hulk, I hope school's well. Back from my walk, raining throughout. No shinies or good IVs on my walk, but I did get 2 shiny Shinx, a Cleffa shiny from a 2K egg. Been flexing those on the Shiny Hub on Discord. Oh, nice, Jordan. I'll have to check that out. Hi, Saturn. Did you get back from school? I hope you had a good day. Tycho, Roserade. Very demure. Very much so. I agree. I love it. I think it's great. I'm here. I just got back from school. I hope you had a really good day, Saturn. Oh, no. What's wrong? Jordan? Oh, that's lovely. S for Shinx. Totally agree. It's a good one, Seahorse. I think it definitely belongs in S. And some more shinies that I think belong in S. Oh my gosh. Cranidos and Rampardos. I love these shinies a lot. I love them a lot. I feel like for the longest time, I didn't even know what the shiny for these Pokemon looked like. And then one day I saw them and I was like, there's no way, I haven't hunted these before. I think for me personally, these are easy S tiers. They're super nice. They look really cool. They look like, I don't know, don't laugh at me, but like when I see them, I'm just like, that's epic. Like, I don't know. I love them. I love the red. It looks so good. It's so nice. And like, even with that like brown like tan kind of color, I like it. I think it works really, really well. Although I will say I kind of feel like the former Shieldon and Bastiodon, they're not my favorite shinies. I'm gonna be honest, which is kind of sad because I really used to think Shieldon was so cute. So I think for these guys, I'd probably put this is kind of tough. This is kind of tough for me. I don't know if I'd go B or C. This is really tough for me to choose because I feel like this model is also not doing it full justice. Like they could have done a lot more with them, you know? I think I'm gonna put them in B. They'll be lower B, but I think for me, I don't hate them because like you can tell the difference for sure. And I don't think they're the worst. And putting them in C just didn't feel right, but I'm pretty happy to put them in B for sure. I see Leafeon and Glaceon. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Leafeon and Glaceon. Ooh, that's a scary one to talk about. Hi Gary, good to see you. Welcome. Shinx does have a good shiny. I think we know where Pachirisu is gonna go. Yeah, I think you guys probably have a pretty good idea. I never saw the shinies for Cranidos line. They look surprisingly nice with the red. They do. They're super unique in their color, like the color spectrum, but they look really good. Flare, you already know they had to go in S. If you want to add me in Pokemon Go, I'm actually wearing a cool fit for the start of October. I have an outfit saved for Halloween. Oh, that's cool. Actually, I have a shiny Roserade in my Pokemon Sword. I've seen the shiny Luxray and Staraptor lines enough times to have become desensitized. I have certain shinies like that as well that I feel the same way about, Jordan. I'm glad, Flay. The outfit that I'm wearing now is in my YouTube profile. Oh, the Discord profile? Nice, Jordan. I like it. I like trying to mix up my fits, but I feel like I've kind of kept the same one for a while now. Ooh, now we have Burmy and Wormadam. Now we only have the grass versions here. My favorite of the line is the Trash Cloak because it's pink, obviously. If we were gonna just kind of round them all up, I mean, I actually kind of like Burmy shiny. I would put them in B. Like they could be worse, they could be better. Like I kind of wish like maybe with Wormadam they maybe could have like put... I actually think Wormadam might go in C, actually, now that I think about it. If it was Trash Cloak, I might be tempted to bump it up into B because I do like the blue hints with the pink. But I think for some reason Burmy looks a little bit better to me. I don't know why, I've always thought that. But I will say that this line heavily gets carried in the shiny department. And I mean... You guys know why. Mothim is easy S. I am so surprised I haven't hunted Mothim yet because I've hunted a lot of moth Pokemon. I like my moths. I think they're quite cool. Mothim is really, really nice. I think it's a great shiny. It's an iconic shiny to me. I think it's done so well. I love it. I think it deserves its spot in S. For sure. Where am I? I have the Eevee shirt on in Pokemon Go. Oh, that's perfect. Shiny Riolbu, hello. Roserade and ST, let's go. As it deserves. As it deserves. I think it's so exciting. I love looking at it. I think it's great. Now we have Combee and Vespiquen. Ooh. These aren't bad. These aren't bad at all. I don't mind these guys. I think that they're kind of cute. I like this coloring. Weirdly enough, I'm not usually the biggest fan of like... No, I can't say that. I do like orange. For a period of time, actually, I really liked orange. I kind of like them, and I like them a lot. I don't think that they're like fully like S tier, like for me, but I do like that they have that like slight, like more of like a deep honeycomb color. I don't know how to explain it. Weirdly, I think they look good to me, and I think that they work well for their Pokemon design. So I'm happy to have them in A. But, oh my gosh, yeah, okay. I didn't realize that Pachirisu was already here. One of my favorite shiny Pokemon of all time. People always ask me, what's my favorite shiny? I'm going to do a video doing my top 10 favorite shiny Pokemon, but you better believe that Pachirisu is going to be rated very, very, very highly on that list. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The cheeks slightly turn a little bit more of like an apricot color, and then like we get that blue to pink with the white body. It's just so cute. Like I want one of these in real life. Like Pokemon, please make a shiny Pachirisu plushie and send me like 10 of them. Please. Please, I beg. It would be so great. I would love it. Seriously, it would be so cool. I'm a big fan. Male Combee reminds me of the one shiny hunter that got 5 shiny male Combees. Yeah, that's phasing for gender specific evolutions, like Pokemon that, like, you know what I mean? Like that is such a rough time. Like Salandit is another one of those. I mean, Combee's probably the most like iconic because it's like, I think the first one. So it's a rough time. I guess you could say that shiny Vespiquen is honey colored. I know this because I traded it over from Violet. Yeah, that's what I think, and I think that works well. Anyways, at school today, I showed a video for English class to the class for a thing we had to do, and my whole English class saw mittens, and I cried laughing at it. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Riolu should be A or higher. We are getting up to Riolu, aren't we? Yeah, it's in the next couple rows. It'll be a good one. My number one favorite shiny is Sylveon, and Espeon is a close second. I like that you appreciate shiny Espeon, because I do too. Like, I know people don't like Espeon usually, but it just looks like an alien kitten to me, and I love alien cats so much. I agree. I love Espeon shiny a lot, so I'm with you on that, Saturn, for sure. Okay, now Weasel and Floatzel. All right. These aren't bad. These aren't bad at all. They're not the best, but they're not bad. Something about them is kind of fun to me. I would put them in B. Like, they could be better, they could be worse. I don't hate them. I'm not obsessed with them. But I think B's a solid choice. B's a solid choice for sure. And now we have Cherubi and Cherrim, and I actually have both versions of Cherrim here because we need to talk, all right? We need to talk about this. Cherubi is quite cute. I do actually like shiny Cherubi. I know it's not like a huge thing, but I do actually like it a lot. I would put it in A tier. I don't know why. Like, usually I'm not a big fan of shinies that get like a more dusted appearance, but I think for this one, it looks very cute and I like it a lot for its design. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in A tier. Now, for this version of Cherrim, I really like it. Once again, I would put this in A. I think it looks super good. But the Sunny Day version upsets me greatly. This is such a cool Pokemon. This Pokemon, if I could do like a top 25 Pokemon, this version might be in my top 25 Pokemon. But the shiny is such a letdown and it upsets me. It upsets me so much because it is so cute. That I think I have to put it in D because it almost barely changes. It almost barely changes from what I remember, and that upsets me because it's such a cutie pie. It deserves so much better. Which breaks my heart to do, to be honest. Hi Zodiac, it's going well, thank you. How are you? I don't want to know how many weasels I ran away from as a child. I remember 3 times. Oh, really? Oh, that's rough. That's rough. I think I remember potentially running away from like a shiny Cricketune maybe. I have this suppressed memory of seeing sparkles and thinking it was a ball seal, but I realized it was a wild Pokemon. So I don't know. I don't know if I did fail a shiny that day or not. I'd like to think I didn't, but part of me has that memory and I'm like, I might have messed up. I might have messed up. The honey-colored one was a pun because, you know, Vespiquen is known as the beehive Pokemon and Comfy gathers honey. You are correct. Richard, my little Cherrim boy, got one on Dynamax Adventures. Also, howdy. I hope you and Chat are well. Hi, Richard. Good to see you. It's such a cute Pokemon, but the shiny is so lacking, which breaks my heart. Good to see you, though, and I hope you're well, too. Drawing right now? Oh, very nice. Now we have Shellos and Gastrodon. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say both Gastrodons for me are D tier for the shinies. I wanted more. I wanted a lot more for these guys. These are such exciting Pokemon. I will give it that this version does have more of a change. But you know what? Actually, because of that, I will put it in C because usually D is reserved to like ones that really don't change. It's just so sad. It's just like, oh gosh, we could have made this like so much brighter and then like make this one so much more like tealy, aqua-y, and that would have looked really nice. I will say I prefer this version of Shiny Shellos. I would put that in B. I'd actually put both of their first evolution, like both West and East. Is that the right names for them? You guys know what I'm talking about. I haven't seen a Shellos in so long. Oh my gosh. But I kind of like their shinies for the first stages because I feel like they're kind of cutesy little babies, and I like the colors for them. But their evolutions for me, they let me down, sadly. I carried a shiny Lairon as a kid just because I already had a shiny Aron. Oh, really? I don't think I started like willingly being able to like walk away from a shiny until like, I think Legends Arceus with mass outbreaks, when there would be occasions when sometimes I'd be like, I don't need another, you know, shiny this. No, it's Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go Com Days, actually. That was the one. That was the one. I actually have a shiny Pachirisu that I found a few minutes after finding the Jolteon. That's awesome. Yeah, Zach, that is, I was going to say, menace moves right there. I think I'd have the same for Shellos and Gastrodon as you. Yeah, I think that's kind of where I am with them. Oh, it's East and West? Okay, cool. Thank you. My child brain was very silly, as they often are. As they often are. Now we have Amber Pom. Ooh. Amber Pom, Amber Pom, Amber Pom. It's not a bad shiny, but it's not my absolute favorite. I'm going to be honest. Amber Pom for me kind of sits in the middle. Like, it could be better and it could be worse. I don't dislike it, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like A-Pom for me, I rated, was it A or S tier for A-Pom? I can't even remember. I know that I put it quite a bit higher. I think this is what Jordan was referring to, but like when you've seen a Pokemon so much, it kind of loses that like specialness to the shiny. And I think Amber Pom for me is kind of like that. So I think that's why I put it just kind of in the middle. Like it could go either way, really. Like you could put it in A and be like, yeah, sure. You could put it in C, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Like it's not the worst. It's not the best. I think B is like a nice place for me to pop that guy. Oh my gosh, but we're about to get into some bangers right now. Oh my gosh, okay. Drifloon and Drifblim. First I'll put Drifblim in S just to do that. Drifloon. This little guy. This little guy. Drifloon, shiny Drifloon specifically, is like super special to me because when I was a kid, I actually remember I got a little bit of birthday money, and my tradition as a kid would be to spend my birthday money on Pokemon cards. That's always what I did. And I remember the one card I pulled was the shiny Drifloon, the reverse holo shiny Drifloon. And no, it was the holo. Was it the holo or the reverse holo? I believe it was the reverse holo shiny Drifloon. I still have this card to this day. And I treasured that card. I was like, whoa, like I was like, is this an error? Like what's going on? Like why does my Drifloon a different color? Like, because I was in primary school, you know, once again, shiny Pokemon was still kind of like up in the air. Like were they real? Were they not? And like to see it in a set and like to have it and have pulled it. It was my favorite card I pulled on my birthday. And I remember like I put it in a sleeve. And I remember I like stuck the sleeve with blue tack onto a wall because I was so in love with this card. Luckily the card's in pretty decent shape. I'm sure it has some fine like line hair, like scratches onto the holo just because, you know, being a kid, even though I was very careful with this card because I loved it so much. I really, really, really love this shiny. No matter how many times that I see it, no matter how many times that I catch it, it is always going to be an S tier shiny for me. It just is. It's great. I love it. I think that the yellow and blue is perfect. It's just such a good shiny. Such a good shiny. Getting kind of hungry? Oh yeah, go get some fruit, Saturn. Hi, Mitz. The gen's got some bangers. Also on the way to a shiny Chimchar, I got two uncatchable Starlies. My face on the first one and my face on the second one. The first one's exciting, isn't it? The first uncatchable shiny is exciting, and then the second one and beyond is just like, this is suffering. Oh, it's basically, it's got all the 5th gen ones underneath it because I've got all of the Pokemon on this and I've just been taking out the gens as we've done them. So that's why it's there, but we're not doing Gen 5. You 100%, but yeah, 100%ed Bug Snacks. Nice, Mitz. What did you think? It's a great game in my opinion. S tier for Shinx, let's go. Shinx absolutely loved to sparkle for me today, twice. Yeah, that's so good, isn't it? The timing. I put Drifloon line both on A probably. For me, it's S. Like, I love them, but that's just my opinion. I have a lot of like nostalgia tied to that and I'm willing to accept it, but I think objectively too, they're just great shinies. And another set of shinies that look absolutely amazing are Baneri and Lope Bunny. I mean, they're pink. These are literally the chocolate strawberry Easter bunnies of my dreams. They're so cute. I love the colors so much. Once again, these are some absolute bangers that we got from this generation. I love pink and brown as like a color combo together. I think it looks really nice, especially this shade of pink and brown. It's like a milk chocolate and like a strawberry kind of cream color. I think it looks really, really nice. And I mean, I've hunted both of these before and I could get 1,000 of them and I would never be like, oh, that's not special, you know? They look great. Yeah, Victini, now that I finished Bug Snacks all the way, I feel empty inside. I felt the same way, Mitz. I really did. Victini's D tier because it's shiny locked. we won't do Gen 5 today. That'll be saved for another stream, but it is a pain. Shiny lock is a pain. One time my friend gave me one blue Taki and when I ate it, I was basically passing away. Yeah, I've not tried the blue Takis. I can't get them where I live, but they look nuts. Lope Bunny's nice, but Baneri, don't even get me started on Smoochum and Bounce Sweet. Oh my gosh, Richard. Don't want to be remembered that we still have no shiny Victini to this. Yeah, reminded? Yeah, that's true. But are you planning on playing more horror? Yeah, I am. I've got a couple other things in mind, Zodiac. We just have to get around to it, but I've got a couple more plans. I actually found a shiny random Baneri in Legends Arceus, evolved it into a shiny Lopunny and transferred it to my Pokemon Sword. Nice, Jordan. Baneri and Lopunny would both look good would both go on S for me. They're so cute and they look great in pink. Though I do think it'd be better if the brown was a bit lighter. I mean, if it went lighter, that would also look really good. Still here, I just zoned out for about 10 minutes. That's okay, Louie, no worries. I'm glad Roselia, or whatever the name of that guy's an ST. Oh yeah, Roserade. It is really good. And hi Shadvan, good to see you. This is what I'm kind of like curious to know what you guys think. Miss Magius, that's how I pronounce it. Miss Magius, I love this Pokemon. I don't really love the shiny too much. It's very like... It's such a nice like original color palette. Like the way that I save the shiny in my brain is I'm like if it's from an old vintage photo. That's the way that I try to save it. But if I'm being like really honest, like for some reason it's not my favorite, and a lot of people seem to like it. And I'm like, is there something wrong with me? But it looks like it's like, you know, it's almost similar to like, not exactly, but almost like Onyx's color. And I don't know if it's because I've, you know, shiny Onyx kind of looks like, well, I think you guys know what shiny Onyx looks like. It should have been Crystal Onyx, to be honest. That would have been, that's a missed opportunity. But I don't know. I don't know. Buttercup, when are you going to play Fish Cuisine, the sequel to Bugsnax? Is that actually, is it like an unofficial sequel? Yippee, Miss Magius is a banana and I love her. I love Miss Magius. See, that's what a lot of people seem to really like it. To me, it's kind of just okay. Like, I don't know. It's like the colors are not my favorite on this one. And it's similar to like also Sableye, how Sableye changed, right? And I think I put Sableye at either a B or a C. So is it bad that I don't know what shiny Miss Magius looks like? Yeah, I mean, it's not bad that you, I think I'm kind of blocking it. Let me move it down a little bit. It's not my favorite. I don't know. I'm really disappointed for Miss Magius' shiny. I don't like the colors used for it. Yeah, I think it's just, I don't want to do it because I don't want people to be upset with me. Maybe I need to shiny hunt it, but I put it in high C. Like, it's not the worst. It's not the worst, but it's not my favorite. Like, I don't know. This is a really tricky one. Naturally, my instincts, I just, it's not my favorite. And I don't want to upset people, but I gotta be true to my opinion. Please don't hate me for that. I feel like the same way about Honchkrow. The stock difference is great, but I think it's a little ugly. That's fair. That's fair. I've had a few people feel kind of like about Honchkrow. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like Honchkrow shiny. I don't know why, but I get it. It's very loud and you either like it or you don't. And like, I don't know why, but like I kind of like Honchkrow shiny a lot. I would put it in a... I'd put it in A. I really like it. I don't know. I really like Honchkrow shiny. Oh my gosh. This is like the section with all the controversial opinions and I'm kind of scared. I'm sorry guys. I gotta be honest. Yeah, Grappler, yeah. I feel like they should have picked a more yellow shade of green because it's too polarizing. Yeah, like if they had gone true yellow, I probably would have liked it a lot more. I caught a shiny Machop and Sword last night. Oh, congrats, Brandon. That's awesome. Miss Magius was my first shiny alpha, so I'm biased. I mean, that's totally reasonable. Sableye and B. Did I put it in B? I think I did. No offense, but that thing, it's not my favorite, you know? It's not my favorite. It's like a mustard yellow, not appealing. Yeah, to me, it's not my favorite color palette for shiny Pokemon, being honest. C tier, because at least it changes, I guess. Exactly, yeah, it changes, which is good. Be unapologetically you, but it's don't just hurt us with your shiny opinions, insult us personally too. I would never, but my opinions may upset some people. It has definitely happened. Oh my gosh, this is a pair I really like the shiny of. I really like Glemeow and Purugly. I think that they're really nice shinies. These fit in with like some of my favorite colors. For me, these guys go in S. I love them. I need to shiny hunt them. Like, they're so good. They are so good to me. I love them. They are mwah, chef's kiss. I wouldn't change them at all. I think they're super cute. They're obviously not going to appeal to everybody because that's a lot of pink and purple and like that kind of thing. But for me, I think they're super cute. Miss May just reminds me of Jurok, a shiny, and it's not a compliment. Oh, okay. I never realized how small Gen 4 is. Yeah, it's not the biggest gen. Honchkrow is B or A for me, I think. I would have loved black. Yes, Satin. I agree. Black for Miss Mages would have been so good. Actually found one in a mass outbreak and evolved one from a shiny Murkrow. I sent the one in the mass outbreak to Brilliant Diamond. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. In order to get her true opinions, we need to make her angry so she doesn't care about controversy. You're old. I mean, when it comes to this, it's more just like, I don't want people to be like offended because it's like, I don't think that Pokemon belongs in C. Miss Mages is a really cool Pokemon, but Shiny's not my favorite. Gleamon Peruglia are S for me too. The purple and a cat, adorable. It is really, really cute. I love it. Erickson, hi. I hope you're well today. I love a lot of the Gem 4 shinies, especially the Chimchar line. It's not bad. It's not bad. Like, I like him on Inferno the best out of that line, and I don't know why, but I've always felt that. Ooh, okay, now we have Chingling. Okay, I think this is an okay shiny. I don't dislike it. Like, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not the best, but it's not bad. For some reason, I want to put this Pokemon in B. Like, I don't hate it for some reason. It would have been cool if they had made it go gray and made it like a Silver Bell with like blue here. That would have made it like an S tier, I think. But yeah. However, we do have Stunky and Skuntank, which these cranberry skunks are so cute. I really like them. I really like these shinies. They pop. They make them look super interesting and they make me like them like so much. I think for me, these are S tier shinies. I wouldn't change them. I wouldn't change them at all. I think they look really, really good. The only way you could maybe change them is if you had made them black and made them look like an actual like skunk. But even then, like the purple that is used on their original bodies is like, it's already pretty dark. So like, I kind of like that they went a different route with it, to be honest. I don't know. I think that they're from earlier gen Zodiac. Shiny Perugly reminds me of my pet Perugly who tragically has this condition smallitis, which makes him only the size of a Glameow. Oh, little baby. The skunks are pretty dang cool. Silver Bell would have been brilliant. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like Silver Bell, change the red to blue. Come on. Am I cooking here or what? I forgot his name. No, that's okay. You're talking about Mischievous, right? A for the skunk guys. I think you can put him in A. I'm happy to. I like him in S. I like him a lot. I don't know why, but I absolutely detest Chingling and Chimecho. I think it's because of the one anime episode, but I just hate them so much. That's fair. I forgot about that actually. Silver Bells, exactly. Richard got it. They're from Gen 2 and Gen 4. They gave them the Evos. That's what it was. I was like, wait, did I miss them out? I thought they were from Gen 4. No, you're okay, Zodiac. I used to have this thing where I used to think Apom was always from Gen 4. So, I totally get it. Now we have, oh my gosh, yeah. Bronzor and Bronzong. I don't love these shinies, guys. I'm sorry. I really don't. And you know, maybe that'd be different if it wasn't for Pokemon Go, but I've seen so many shiny Bronzor from Pokemon Go now that I couldn't care too much about them. I'm like, they're okay. Like, I don't love them, but they're there, you know? Like, they could have gone like full rust coat or something, and I probably would have liked that a lot more. Like, make them orange. I think that would have worked really well, but for me, these guys go C. I'm sorry if you guys like the shinies a lot on these, but I'm very desensitized to these ones. Buttercup, who's your favorite villager in Bugsnax, and why is it Triffany? Triffany? Who's my favorite? I liked Filbo a lot. And Filbo's like your main G, you know? Isn't from Gen 9, I know, Mitz. Hi, Rosé, good to see you. I thought Apom was from Gen 4 too, probably because of the anime though. That's what I was thinking, Saturn. There's so many Pokemon I think about a Gen 4 but aren't. Apom, Murkrow, Mischievous, Chimecho, Unknown. I know. I feel the same. I think Gen 4 is always the one I always think the same thing too. I see it here. I gotta be honest. They're not my favorites. I like the Steel Shinies turn a lovely metallic green like Aggron and Spoilers Dialga. No, that's all good. I mean, I get it. It's like oxidization. I understand, but I'm very desensitized to these ones. I don't know. And I gotta be honest with my gut on it. If I put them high, I wouldn't be true to what my opinion is. Like, they're not the worst, they change, but like, they're not my favorite. You'll learn Pokemon Gen illiterate. I don't know what Pokemon are from what gens in the early gens. That's fair. It can get a bit tricky. Because you've got like, in other gens, like they'll give them an evolution and you just kind of think that they'd be together as a pair. I get that. I get that they're oxidized, but like, come on, man. They were blue to begin with, not brown. If they started out at brown and went to green, that's one thing, but not. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Is there a Gen 11? There is not. I think it's just the evolutions they added in Gen 4. Yeah, you're right, Sad, it is. I think it's because of the anime. It's really messed up my memory on which Pokemon are from Gen 4 and which ones aren't. I think a lot of people feel similarly. Like for me, it's always thinking, I always think a lot of Pokemon are from Gen 4 that aren't as well. I do the same thing. Spiritomb. Yeah, we are getting up to Spiritomb, aren't we? Hi, Zia. Good to see you. Ooh, now we have Bonsley. I love shiny Bonsley. I think it's so cute. I know that it's not an actual tree, but it looks like a little cherry blossom, like a little bonsai. I love it. It's S tier for me. I think it's super cute. Like maybe if I was going to change it slightly, I'd just change the body to a bit of a cooler brown sort of color. But I don't know if it would even work as well with the bright fuchsia on like the baubles that it has. I don't know. I think it's good. I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot. In my head, everything from Gen 1 to 4 is a single gen. I can see that. It's all just one collective generation. It feels like it's from like its own time period, doesn't it? You're good, Krishan. How long would you last on Snack Tooth without eating a bug snack? Because personally, I'd fold immediately if I saw one of those bombinos, like the ones that looks, oh yeah, those ones look scrumdiddlyumptious. There's a lot of very tasty looking bug snacks, but when you know that they're living things, it kind of feels a little bit weird, doesn't it? Can I eat Bonsley? If you must. But it is rock, isn't it? So that might not be good for your teeth. Now we have Mime Jr. I really like Mime Jr.'s shiny. I think it's good. I think it's A. I think it's an A tier for me. I think it's pretty cute. It's pretty close to being perfect. I don't know. Maybe if the pink on the body had have gone full white and it keep everything else the way that it is with the shiny, I think that would have put it in an S for me. I think the pink's just like a little bit too fleshy. I don't know why, but looking at this model, it almost looks like Mime Jr. has like a similar base template like to Oshawott. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying with that? Or am I tripping? I don't know. That's kind of what I see right now. Where am I up to? Bonsley would be C or below B for me. I don't really like the body, especially not with the red. That's fair. Is Bug Snack an Australian thing or is it referring to a video game I'm not familiar with? It's a video game. I played it on the channel like I think a year or two ago. I did like a full playthrough on it. So I really like the game. I'm considered a vacuum. I don't chew, I just swallow them. Oh gosh. Every time my Purugly found a Bonsley in the backyard, I would let him play with it for a while. And when I came back, the Bonsley was gone and my cat was chewing on something surrounded by brown dust. Oh no. Similar pose. I feel like almost the face kind of like when it's small like that almost looks similar. I don't know. It could be. Too young to remember what Gen 3 came out and I was just born when Gen 4 came out, so I just associate them as a single gen I missed. That's fair. Gen 1 to 2 and 3 to 5 feel like gen groupings because of how they interacted with the national decks. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Have you seen a Mime Jr. and an Oshawott in the same room together? Food for thought. Tawny's onto something here. Definitely onto something. I fear you're cooking. All right, now we have Happiny. Happiny, I mean, Happiny is a cute Pokemon. I don't think the shiny is actually D tier for me. I think it's C. Like, it's not the worst. I still am happy to get a shiny Happiny. I don't know why. You know what? Controversial take. Probably my most controversial take. It's B. I mean, I know it doesn't change a lot, but I think that these colors genuinely look really good on Happiny. You know? I don't think I can really argue with you guys on this. I think I just gotta say, like, my gut's telling me to put it in B, so I put it in B. I'm sorry. Don't be disappointed in me now. I don't know why, but I specifically remember a part of the anime where Happiny would regularly pick up massive boulders and toss them at Team Rocket. Happiny's just goated like that, you know? Oshawott like that. Mime Jr. hater. Shiny Happiny is an example of a subtle shiny that I do like. It's kind of weird. I know. I feel the same way. Like, I feel like I put it in C, but I was like, oh, if I'm thinking about what I really think, I like it in B a lot more. So that's where we shall put it. That is where we shall put it. And another Pokemon that deserves way more love and doesn't get talked about nearly enough is Shiny Chatot. Oh my gosh, I love Shiny Chatot. This is a great Pokemon, a great shiny. I put it in S. I didn't know what Shiny Chatot looked like up until I think like maybe like 3 years ago, which is kind of nuts if you think about it, but I love it. I think that the coloring on this guy is super nice. It's very unique, but it plays really well with the design. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Spiritomb is S tier. We're about to do Spiritomb shiny ranking now, which is perfect considering it's October. Too young to play Gen 1 the day it released, too old to have Scarlet and Violet be my first Pokemon game, just the right age to appreciate the beauty of Hoenn. Hoenn's a great gen. Shiny Peony's kind of, it's not the biggest change, but for some reason I like it. Chatot, my son, I love Chatot. One, I handed a backhand. S tier shiny, yeah, tennis shot, exactly. I had a backhand, you know me. Woo. Louis, this is a genuine canon thing with it taking boulders and stones and caring for them. It imitates Chansey with its lucky egg. Oh, that's so cute. Shiny Chatot is going out for a night at the opera. It is. It looks very dapper and I very much so appreciate it. Another Pokemon that I really appreciate is Spiritomb. I mean, come on. It would be wrong of me to not put it in S tier. The blue and the purple is clean. It still fits with the theme, I think, of keeping Spiritomb? I was gonna say Spiritomb spooky. I like it. I think it looks really, really cool. This is a really cool shiny. And I will say, if you ever do decide to hunt it in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, be prepared because it is a brutal hunt. Just saying. Just saying. Shiny Chatot is pretty sick. I haven't seen one before, I think. It's really nice. The like navy with the like, not scarlet, but it's like a tamed scarlet with like this like deep yellow. I don't know. I like it. The colors play together really well. They're in like a good harmony of colors. I think it's good. Chatot, making Chatot say, "I'm proud of you, son." Oh, I feel that, Richard. Shiny Spiritomb is one of my faves. I got it during a Masuda hunt in a 112 eggs and named her Hecate, which I think is like a goddess. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I like it. Because I don't like Mr. Mime and the entire family. Ah, okay. I see. It's like it's guilty by association. Dawn, hi. I see Procranidos on S. A good choice. How's your morning? Of course, Dawn. I had to do it to him. I had to put it in S. It deserves it. S and no less. It's going not too bad, Don. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but slowly getting better. How are you? Earlier I thought Brock force-fed its strength EVs and had a super chat Happini. I kind of like that as pretending that's canon. Spiritomb, that sounds like a Sprigatito fusion. It kind of does. It kind of does, doesn't it? Zodiac, I'm sure Mr. Mime is a bit unnerving. It is a little bit, isn't it? Mr. Mime is from Mr. Mime's from Gen 1. Chat should definitely shiny hunt Spiritomb and Scarlet and Violet. Oh yeah, it's a great target, especially for this month. Arceus can be a yellow color. Never seen that in my game. Yeah, it can be. It can be. Gibble's an icon. Gabite is thriving and Garchomp missed the bus on the way to the shiny convention. Yeah, this is, oh my gosh. This is probably one of the most iconic shiny Pokemon, and for all the wrong reasons. I would say, for me, Gibble. Gibble gets S. I don't know why, but Gibble looks like a fun toy. Like, I just really like shiny Gibble. Like that bright, vibrant blue with the yellow. It's super fun, super playful. I like it a lot. I think it's quite nice. I think for me, Gabite goes an A. It's not like as exciting to me. Like, it's pretty darn good, but it's not as, like, to me, Gibble is like perfect. Gabite is still vibrant. It changes. It's still kind of fun. Garchomp though. Garchomp. Such a cool Pokemon. It deserved so much more. It really did. I don't think this is a surprise to anybody that it's in D tier. I've always said it. My least favorite shinies are the ones that really hardly don't change. So, it belongs in D. Gibble and Gabite are for you and B. Still catching up on sleep, but I have to get ready for work soon. No, Dawn, that's so sad. I hope that last little bit of rest you get can help you feel a little bit more well rested and recovered. Did you know that the player model in Bugsnax kind of looks like a fusion of all the characteristics of all the Snaxburg residents? I have seen that, Mitz. It's pretty cool. Gibble was my first shiny in Violet. Found it in Area 0 at full odds. Oh, that's super cool. I got my shiny Spiritomb 6 IV with hidden ability, so I hope that I'll never have to hunt it again. Fingers crossed, Angel. Fingers crossed. Garchomp gets a bit too much hate for me. It sucks as a shiny, but at least you can still tell. The belly is orange instead of red. I mean, I guess that's fair. In certain games, I feel like it's more subtle than others, but I don't know. I think for me, I wanted more for this guy. And that's just my opinion, like all around, I would say. I like how fun and exciting Gibble and Gabite are, and I kind of wish the Garchomp would have got that treatment as well, personally. Or even, you know, like, and this might also be subtle, but changing all of the navy to like a black and then, yeah, keeping the tummy like an orange, that could have looked nice, you know? That could have been good. We have Munchlax! Ooh, Munchlax, Munchlax, Munchlax. This is another one of those ones like Happiny where it's subtle, but like you can tell and it's still kind of cute. I would put Munchlax as shiny in B. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. But I would say B for me on this one. But yeah, I mean, it's cute. It's cute, but I think once again, it's like they could have done more. They could have done less, you know what I mean? Like they could have been lower, but I think it's kind of in the middle for me. I like it. Looking at it purely from the objective of it being a shiny. Which makes it even more special to me. Oh, that is really cool. That is really, really cool. Bagel, hi! How are you doing? I was able to get both Zacian and Zamazenta shiny in Pokemon Go. Congrats, Bagel, that's awesome. And I'm doing all right. How are you? Put Garchomp in 0 tier. It's so bad that it's not even using the alphabet anymore. Oh, I won't do that. I won't be that mean to it. I wonder if they changed Garchomp and Gengar shinies. How would that work for people who had their shinies in older games? I'd imagine they stayed the same until they move them over to home. Yeah, I think that's probably what they would do, Louis. It's an X tier? Oh no, that's so sad. You put my boy Empoleon. You know, the thing is, the Piplup line is my favorite starter line from Gen 4 in terms of the original design. But I just, for some reason, I want more for them. I want them to be a little bit more aqua, like really commit to it, you know? It's hard, but I gotta stick with my gut on this one. Could have had the orange be kept as yellow. That's true. Yeah, Riolu and Lucario. Ooh. I really like these shinies. I mean, if you guys have been with me in the channel for any number of time, you will know that there is a Pokemon that is pretty iconic on the channel for giving me a run for my money in terms of getting it to Sparkle, and that was Alpha Shiny Lucario. Holy smokes, that was one of my longest shiny hunts I think I've ever had. I don't actually know the checks because I didn't count the checks because the run to just go do the check was so intense, but I stuck it out because I really, really like these shinies. I really like the yellow. I really like the hint of red in the eyes. I think these are good shinies, and I know not everyone's going to agree with that. I've heard the sentiment. People either seem to love this shiny or hate it. I think for me, I love them both. I think that they're very, very cool. I'm a big fan. I put them in S for me personally. I think they're great. Hippopotas is also another one that I think people feel quite mixed about. I would put it probably in B. Like, it changes a fair bit if you actually look at the model from the original. But I will say, Hippowdon for me is another one of those ones that's like really, really, really subtle and really, really hard to tell. And so for that, I have to put it in C tier, personally. It does change, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. If Lucario was red instead of instead, and then the Mega could have been the Virizion treatment with the color swap, that'd be better. The yellow's a little nasty. I kind of like the yellow for this one, but that's, you know, I don't know. I've always liked the yellow on Lucario and Riolu personally. I see how it is, Tony. Pokemon home shinies have unique sprites. In some cases, the home shiny is actually slightly different from the official shiny because of the design error. Oh, I didn't even know that. Buttercup, be strong. Put the Pokemon in the tiers you think that they belong. The blood is on your hands. If something that you choose won't lose, or you can choose is whose. That's true. And that's the thing I always have to remind myself during the tier list. It's like I don't want to upset people, but I gotta be honest with what I think on these shinies, because otherwise I won't be true to my gut and I won't be true to my opinions, and we gotta do it even though I don't want to upset people. And it's not my opinion on the Pokemon. Remember that too. I love a lot of these Pokemon, but the shinies is what we're rating. So Noodle Boy, that's it. Oh, hi, good to see you again, Hulk. To be fair, to say Shiny Rolly was cute. I think it's cute. Super Saiyan Lucario, that's it. Aw, I'm doing pretty good. Glad I was able to catch a tier stream. Yeah, a tier stream. It's good to have you, Bagel. Graded opinion. I do really like Riolu's line. I remember Hippowdon eating Pikachu in one episode. Yeah, it's kind of funny, honestly. Gen 4 had a lot of new evolutions. It really did, Saturn. It really did. Shiny Hippowdon, woo! Turns out it was just female. That's it. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I like these ones. Skorupi and Drapion. Well, I like Skorupi a lot. Skorupi for me is S tier. I love the red. I think it's super clean. It's like a perfect shiny to me. I wouldn't change it at all. I think it looks really, really nice. However, I call it, I know some people are going to say Drapion. I say Drapion. I'm sorry if this offends you. I'm sorry. Listen, Buttercup was never the best at pronunciations, all right? But for me, Drapion is all right. It's not bad. It doesn't change like a whole lot. It's a cool Pokemon. It's a really cool Pokemon, but the shiny's very kind of like a sigh, you know what I mean? Like it's not the worst. It's not the best. I put it in B. I think that they could have gone really bold with this and it would have looked awesome. Actually, I'm going to put it in C because if I remember correctly, it really doesn't change too much. So yeah. Oh no, I definitely prefer the female colors to its shiny. Oh, I feel the same. I've never seen shiny Mantike, but now that I've seen it, I want one. Yeah, I'm excited to talk about that one. You see, like every Hippowdon I saw was an X and Y was shiny. That's funny. I prefer the female colors to its shiny. I'm the same way. If only they did that again and had a new evolution. I agree with you. Was Gen 5 the first generation where they started deciding what shiny colors would be on each Pokemon? I believe it was Gen 5. I believe, yes. I don't know if it started or ended in Gen 5, but I'm pretty sure it started. Gen 4 shinies are amazing, but there's a lot of yellow. That is a lot of yellow. You're not wrong. I ate a Pikachu once. I don't recommend it. Its skin has a weird rubbery texture. Yeah, probably wouldn't go eating the Pikachus if you can help it. I pronounce it Drapion as well. I'm glad I'm not alone on that title. Drapion shiny downgrade is so sad. It's so much better in Gen 4 and 5. Yeah, it really is. It really, really is. Oh, hello. Good to see you in the stream. I hope you're well. Welcome. Same title. Aw. Ooh, okay. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of frog Pokemon, but I gotta say, Krogunk and Toxicroak are really good shinies to me. This might blow you guys' minds, but I think that they're S tier. I think they're really good. I really like their shinies. That like teal is super nice. I think I like it slightly more on Toxicroak, but I think that it looks really, really good. It kind of fits with like frog and keeping it poison typing, like putting the two together in a way that I think complements the designs really, really well. I really like these shinies a lot. For me, they're S tier. I wouldn't change them. I think they look fantastic as they are. I found a couple of them in both shiny Hippowdons back in Ultra Sun and had them both in Legends Arceus. Transferred all three to Sword soon after. Oh, nice. Michael, hi, good to see you. Drapion should have been red like Skorupi. I agree with you, Bagel. 100%. S tier deserved for the froggies. It is deserved. I think that they belong in S. I think that they look great. Toxicroak was always shiny in the anime. It was. You're right, Saturn. You are right about that. Now we have Carnivine. I actually found, you guys might remember as well, back when I started playing Legends Arceus, I was flying over to an outbreak and randomly a Carnivine sparkled, and the only reason I caught it was because I heard the sparkles in my headset. So this is an alright shiny. I'm not mad at it. It's kind of like one that just sits in a nice even B for me. Like, it's not bad. It's very autumnal, which I think it can be nice. Like, depending on the day you ask me, I might rate this higher, but right now I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Like, would I put it in the same category to me as some of these other ones? Probably not, but it's not a bad looking shiny, to be honest. Oh no, Saturn, that's so sad. I also found a shiny Carnivine randomly one time in Legends Arceus as well. Did you actually? Oh yeah, Mamoswine. Oof, yeah, Mamoswine is... We'll get there. Next we have Finneon and Luminion. I really like shiny Lumineon. I really, really, really like shiny Lumineon. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I like it more than I like Finneon. Maybe this is the most controversial take that I'm gonna have. I don't know why. I love this shiny so much for this Pokemon. I think it's really, really nice. But then, you know what's so weird is Finneon. Nah, Finneon I'd put it in an A. I'd put it in an A. I don't know why I really like these shinies. Something about them works for me in a way. I can't describe it, but I'm just like, I think they look great. It's so weird. I wish I could give you guys a logical answer to this, or like an analytical answer and be like, the reason I like it is because da 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 da, or like even sentimentally. But no, I really like the shiny a lot, and I really think it looks clean. You know, it looks good. I love it. I'm sorry, but it's an S tier for me. You agree with me, Saturn? Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know if people were gonna feel the same with me on this one. Lumineon looks regal. I like that. That's a good way to put it. It does. It does look regal. It looks classy. I like it a lot. And another one I really like is Mantike. I like Mantike shiny a lot too. I think this is a really cute shiny, and if you actually see the back, the little spots on its back are like kind of orangey, which with this color looks super fun. Oh wait, wrong Pokemon there. I'm gonna put Mantike in S as well. I know. You're probably thinking, what's going on right now? Some of these opinions are wild. But no, Mantike to me looks really, really good. This like aqua-y blue just looks so pretty with the orange on its back. I mean, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan, and I gotta put it in S. I love it. I love it a lot. Shiny Lumineon reminds me of like a sunset shining through the water and giving it that orangey warm glow. Yeah, I can see that. I think that's a good take for sure. I think that's a good take, absolutely. Okay. Oh my gosh, we got Snova and Abomasnow. Oh, interesting. All right. Where is it? Yeah, it looks like Reggie. You think it looks like Reggie? I mean, maybe. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. I have 2 shiny Lumineon, one of which was evolved from a shiny Finneon in my Brilliant Diamond. I found one in the polar biome, and the other one was in the coastal biome. Ooh, I like that. Very nice indeed. All right, for these guys, I like these shinies as well. I think that they don't look bad at all. I would say for me, I'm gonna put Snova and Abomasnow probably in A tier. I think that they're quite nice. They're not like perfectly S to me. Like, I don't know why I can't sit here and say that they're perfect. I think maybe with Snova, it's the brown on its tummy. I think that's what it is. I mean, imagine if they went for like 3 tones of blue on Snova. Like, you have the blue on the arms, then the blue on the tummy is a different blue, and then if the white turned blue, I feel like that could be really, really cool. So I like these guys. I'd put them in A. I think like Abomasnow's like Abomasnow isn't bad either, so I'm happy to put this one in an A. Once again, I don't think it's bad at all. Mantike is a cutie patootie, so deserved. It is a cutie patootie. I love it. Mantike with a smile on its back. Yeah, it's a happy Pokemon. It's a happy Pokemon and it's cute, and I'm a big fan of it. All the evolutions on Pokemon from the other gens are coming. Oh yeah, the evolutions. Yeah, A tier is fitting for them too. I think I like them. Bugsnax is my favorite Souls-like. Would you call it a Souls-like? That's funny. Ooh, okay. Another one I'm very interested to understand what you guys like think on this one. Weavile. I'm gonna be honest, I love shiny Weavile. I love it. I know not everyone's gonna like it. People tend to not like Pokemon where they like look human-esque and then the flesh goes like a pinky color. I really like Weavile though, and I think it's S tier. It's vibrant, it's like extremely different, but for some reason, even though it's super loud, I really like the shiny a lot. I think it's great. I think the pink and yellow looks awesome. The fuchsia and then the bright yellow, it's like, oh, it complements the design well to me. It makes it really fun. I don't know. Maybe you'd see it on like some, what is it, like some fake Pokemon merch, and you would think, oh, that's a ripoff of Pokemon when you see this colorway. But I don't know, something about it is really fun to me, and I'm a big fan of it. I like it a lot. Hi Athena, good to see you. Nah, Shiny Luminium reminds me of like those old school pictures with the sepia filter. I actually found one of the Shiny Luminium while the sun was setting in my Pokemon Scarlet. Oh, that's super cool. I love that. Weavile was a grower on me after catching my own. Yeah, I love Weavile Shiny. I don't know. I think it's great. Yeah, Weavile slays. Thank you, Tycho. I'm glad you guys, okay, I'm glad that we all share a similar sentiment for the most part. I don't like the yellow and Weavile, but I think it was it'd be better if maybe it was a different shade. I feel like for the bright fuchsia, I like the bright yellow, but I get it. I didn't like it at first because it seemed less threatening to me, but it grew on me because I just want to see it go out and have fun. Yeah, it's pretty out there. It is pretty out there, but I do like it a lot. Ooh, okay, Magnezone. Magnezone's cool. I like Magnezone Shiny. I'd put Magnezone in a solid A. I do like it. It's not the biggest change, but it is a change that changes enough to where I'm like, I appreciate this. I think it looks good for the design, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it in A, personally. I like it. I like it. It's good. It's good. You know? Oh my gosh, Krapler. Shiny Abomasnow is like a Finnish mascot. It has the national colors of white and blue, and it's pretty much a frozen forest. Oh, it's cute. I like that. Sinestria, hello. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Ooh, leaky. Pretty much follows the same shiny change as Lickitung does, which I don't mind it. I kind of like the gold on this. I don't know. I think it's not bad at all. I'd put it in A for me personally. The gold is kind of cute. I think it works well. I don't know. I liked it on Lickitung. I like it on Licky. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop it in A for myself. You could probably put it in a B. I mean, if you were desensitized to it. I know a lot of people are really desensitized to Lickitung Shiny, and they're, you know, by proxy also Licky, but I think A for me personally. I think it's cute. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's just like a big butter boy. Like, I don't know. I always see it as just like a big butter boy. I don't know why, but that's what I go with. Magnezone is just trying to blend in with its Magneton brethren. Exactly. I like Licky. I think it's pretty gorgeous. I do too. I like it. Yeah, kind of like Licky Shiny. I think it's nice. I think it works, you know? Just jumped back onto them fighting herds. My favorite stage is the game my favorite stage in the game is Oleander's stage with which is the Woodlands Glade. Oh, that's cool. Maybe there will be a Scandinavian Pokemon region. I would love that. That would be amazing. I would pre-order that in a heartbeat. I like the shiny, but not the Pokemon. He looks dumb, but not in a good way. A lot of people don't like Licky, but I think it's kind of cute. Licky looks like the Winnie the Pooh with a popsicle on its mouth. Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, and next we're moving on to Rhyperior. Okay, I'm curious what you guys think of this shiny. I feel like I am gonna probably upset people with this, but I think it's aight. Please don't be mad at me. I have one on Pokemon Go that has good stats that I use all the time. I use it all the time, so I should honestly place it higher just for like street cred, to be honest. But I'm gonna put it in B. I'm sorry. I just don't love the color combo like a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm so sad you put my beloved Cricketune in C tier. I love that thing only for the cry. The cry is good, but I'm not rating it based on the Pokemon or the cry. It's just the shiny, I swear. I'd put it in B or C. High C2, yeah. It's fine, you know. Licky looks like Queso. Oh, that's so sad. Rhyperior's mid. Yeah, it's not my favorite shiny. Shiny Rhyperior is kind of gross to me. Yeah, it's just... It's aight, you know, like could be better, could be worse. It's fine. Give me change the darker browns to a more brighter color. You think so? I think for me, it's like the tone of the brown with the like shade of green is kind of like a little bit like, oh, okay, that's a lot, you know? Mustard looking Rhyperior. It kind of looks like a bit septic to me. I don't know why. Rhyperior looks like he has a life vest on. All those floating devices that you, yeah, when you learn how to swim. I can see that. Like the buoyancy thingies. Now we have Tangrowth. Now Tangrowth, I actually think I rated Tangela quite highly. I do like Tangrowth as well. For me, Tangrowth goes in A tier. I do like it a lot. The green is like super crazy. It's like, what do you call it? It's like radioactive-esque almost, and I like it for the sky. I think it works well for like a swamp creature. I don't know. I'm a fan. I think A is a good place for me for Tangrowth personally. Don't forget to hydrate and posture check. Thank you, Angel. Actually, I'm gonna have a little sip of my drink because I have forgotten to do that. So I'm gonna have a little sip now. Thank you for the reminder. Reminder to you guys as well. You don't see green or brown on him? Well, the body is like a brown sort of tan color. And like this part here is like a yellowy, like mustardy, like, to me, it's like a mustardy, like a very mustardy green. I don't know. Nice to catch a tier list, especially the Gen 4 one. It's nice to have you, Skylaria. Welcome. I hope you're well. I wonder how you would then rate shinies if you compared their pixel versions. It'd probably be quite different. There are a lot of Pokemon that I would probably rate a lot higher if we were going off of their 2D sprites, but going off of these, this is sort of where we're at. It's like having green vines over it. Yeah, exactly. The vibrant green is really nice. I like Tangrowth's shiny. It just looks like a ton of vines. It does. It's so good. 3 babies are right next to each other. I just noticed. Chilling Happini and Munchlax. Yeah, I mean, they're cute. They're cute. They're not bad. They could be better. They could be worse, you know? Get to sleep now. Thank you for the chill stream. Of course, Pineapple Boy. It was lovely to have you in the stream. Have a great sleep. Looks grey and yellow to me. Really? No, I don't see the grey, but you know, it's kind of hard because it's down to the individual's eyes, doesn't it? Noodle Boy, that's it. Oh, sounds good, Pineapple Boy. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll be able to catch you in a future stream then soon. Now we have Electivire and Magmortar. Oh boy. Guys. Don't be mad at me. It's just so underwhelming. It barely changes. It barely changes. It barely changes. I mean, should I put it in C? Should I put it in C? I feel like I gotta put it in D. I feel like it just really doesn't change that much at all. And it's, yeah, it's just it's fine. Like, it's fine, you know? It's It's not even fine. Like, give me more of a change. I'm sorry. What am I saying? Yeah, no, it needs more of a change. I'm kind of upset about it, but it's such a cool Pokemon. I'm gonna leave him there. I mean, she's not wrong on the Electivire. Yeah, I mean, the yellow is not, yeah, that's not my favorite. I like the electric blue. I do like the eyes, but like it's almost like a no change. It's such a cool Pokemon. I just wanted more. Not too big of a fan of either of them. Magmortar is a little bit better though. It has more of a change to it, which I appreciate, which is why that one's getting C. I don't necessarily love how similar the tones are on this. I think it kind of like makes it look like a background character, at least to me. Saturn. That's fair. Electivire is already a pretty underwhelming Pokemon as it is, plus the shiny. I just want more for the shiny. Like, I feel like the design is cool, but the shiny is just so lacking for me, which sucks. It's okay, Joker. I expect that sometimes when I do these tier lists. I'm like, I don't want to upset people, but I gotta be honest. Electivire is S. It's almost like a no change for me. Almost. You definitely got to check out them fighting herds when you get a chance. Some of the characters even have alternate costumes that reference certain Pokemon My Hero Academia. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they butchered many of the shinies for the 3D transition. So many of these guys look so underwhelming now. Yeah, if this was a 2D list, this would not be in D. I'll say that. Thank you, Saturn. I'm happy with their placements. All right, as long as no one's I know some people are going to be kind of mad at me, but I got to be honest. Oh, also, Zizal, did I say hi to you? Hi, Zizal. Good to see you in the stream. I hope you're well. Yeah, Magmortar's like, I think for me, this is one of those Pokemon I'm desensitized to the shiny. If I'm being honest, I am a little bit desensitized to it, unfortunately. It's just, I want more for it, but yeah. It's sad. Togekiss. Togekiss. We're kind of in a rough run here, aren't we? I don't like when we've got a few in a row that don't get ranked super high. Remember, this is based on what I think of the shinies for the Pokemon. So for me, Togekiss, it doesn't really change. It does the same thing that a couple of these other ones do. It doesn't really change, and so I need to put it in D tier. It's so sad to do that because Togekiss, like putting some of these Pokemon in these tiers is like, my instinct is like, don't do that because the Pokemon itself shouldn't be there. But this is just for me the shiny colorway, so I gotta stick true to my word. But yeah, it's kind of sad. Oh, thank you, Zizza. It's okay. I don't mean to upset people, but I gotta stick true to my word. Of course, Zizal. Yeah, it is disappointing. If Elekid and Electivire were orange, like Electabuzz, I'd rank them higher. I feel like I agree with that. Togekiss is a D or a C. It changes too little. I agree with that. Breaks my heart, but it's the correct choice. I know. I feel that. It's like, this feels so wrong to put it in D tier. But you know, we got Yanmega, and Yanmega definitely gets an S. It feels so good to put something in S. It's been too long. It's been too long. It deserves its place in S. Honestly, I think it's a great shiny. It looks fantastic. It's a nice change. The colors complement each other well. I'm happy with an S. I think it looks pretty darn good. Next up to the evolutions. I kind of want to do these last almost because these are such polarizing shinies. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of scared. This is why I held off on doing tier lists for a really long time, because there are some shinies that I kind of don't dislike, but I know that if I rate them, people are going to be like, you're just doing this because of bias. And maybe I am. Maybe I am a little bit. I'm trying not to let that sway me too much. With some of them, I can be a lot more objective, and other ones, it's a lot harder to do. And the evolutions are kind of one of those ones where it's like, I love them so much that I'm a little bit swayed by that. I can't lie to you guys. I can't lie. Pokemon is, yeah, in need of a good shiny and sacrificed itself. I agree. I'm on phone and I genuinely can't tell it's shiny. Yeah, it barely changes. I'm so disappointed with Togekiss Man, Shiny Man. It's my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. It sucks, doesn't it? Because it is really, really cute. Yanmega is S. It's truly the correct opinion. It deserves S. It's great. I mean, the pink does look good on it. It does. Electivire has some oranginess to him. Maybe it's this model, but I don't know. Like I said, if we're comparing to like the more recent ones, like this is different to if I was looking at the 2D sprite, you know? Whiscore might be my favorite Gen 4 shiny. Let's do that one next, actually, because I'm scared to do the evolutions, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put, yeah, it's S. That's a great shiny. It's the same thing where it gets like that happy like blue and yellow, and it looks really nice together. I really, really like the colors on this one. It belongs in S. I feel like I just want to skip them. I want to skip them because I feel like people aren't going to agree with me, but listen. I think that they're B tier. I don't think they're the worst. And I know people are going to say they barely change at all. And I've been trying to be consistent with my ranking, but I want to put them in B. I don't know. Maybe it's because I hunted them in Sword and Shield and like I kind of have like a weird attachment to them because like I feel like I noticed them right away when I hunted them in those games, and I was like, I actually like them more than what I thought I was going to. I'm sorry if this goes against what people are thinking for the ratings, but in good conscience and good faith, I can't move them lower than B. That's where I have to put them. That's where I have to put them. Do I think that they could also be made better though? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. But I don't think they're the worst. I don't know. People aren't going to like that, but yeah. Yeah. Objectively, Fion and Glaceon. I mean, yeah, people are going to feel a lot of different types of ways about them, but that's where I sit them, and yeah. I've defended these guys a couple times against many different opinions, and you know, you're not wrong to have your opinion on them. Like, you should be able to. It's what makes the world go round. You should be able to like what you like and dislike what you dislike, but I don't hate them. Thank you, Saturn. Thank you. Leafeon should change. Autumn color would look really nice, or even like a spring. That'd be good too. Like a nice spring shiny. I don't know. I think that could be cool too. Honestly, I feel like Leafeon would look way better if it has orange colors, kind of like autumn. That would have been pretty cool. Yeah, that would have been cool. I think B is a safer option. Glaceon especially is quite nice and subtle, definitely. Thank you, Zizao. Somehow I agree. I really like them. Right, Don? Thank you. At least you guys are making me feel a lot better about this. Sometimes it's hard, okay? Sometimes it's hard for me to give my opinion with some of these shinies. But yeah. I cannot get behind Glaceon shiny, but not sure about Leafeon. Could be C in my opinion, but hey, it's your decision. That's totally fair. Totally fair, Skylaria. But it is your tier list. Your bias is okay and you should embrace it. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate that very much. Leafeon should go no higher than C for me personally. That's fair. It's fair. You're allowed to think that. You're allowed to think that, and I'm not gonna fight you on it. Sakura Leafeon would have been sick. I agree with that. Well, actually, I think the color pink would look good on Leafeon, way better as a reference to like Sakura Blossoms. I agree, that would have looked really good. I feel like this fandom is a bit more understanding than most others. Oh, for sure. I feel very fortunate for that. Absolutely. Mamoswine, I mean, it changes, and because it changes, it goes in C. It goes in C. I mean, you know what? Since that's my premise, I will remain consistent. I can put Electivire in C, and it will be with Mamoswine. They change, but they're not my favorite. That's where I'll stand with these guys. That's where I'll stand with them for now. I think C. I mean, this is honestly, like, of the colors, of the color changes we have, this is probably my least favorite actual change to a shiny, where like it legitimately does change. It's like, it's just not a flattering color, I don't feel, for this guy, sadly. Muna's massive. Yeah, Muna is massive. Oh my gosh. Autumn Spring Leafeon and Light Purple Glaceon would have been better in my opinion, but the current ones are okay. Saturn, exactly what you said is exactly what I would do to change them to get them to S. Olivia, hi! First stream I've managed to make since heading to university. I'm so glad to catch a stream now. It's awesome to see you, Olivia. I hope university's been going well. Vomit Swine? Kinda, yeah. Oh, Mama Slime colored, yeah. I don't think there's too many people defending this guy in terms of color palettes, which is so sad. But now we're on to Porygon Z, something a little bit more. This is probably my favorite of that line, and it's the same for the shiny. I really like the shiny on this one. I think it looks super good. I think it's an S tier. Blue and white is clean. I mean, any color with white or black is going to look really good. And that also stands true for Gallade. I mean, did you guys think I was going to put Gallade anything lower than an S tier? It's fantastic. That deep blue is so nice. I mean, the whole Ralts line is all S tier worthy. No doubt. Like, it looks so good. I love it. I think, yeah, Leafeon's shiny is nicer in game. The image doesn't do it justice as it's a bit more vibrant. It is a little bit Zonestria. It is. Mamoswine is one of those. It changes enough, but not that special. Yeah, shinies. It's not like something I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Like, wow, this is really like amazing. Like, I'm just like, yeah, it's a shiny. It's different. That's cool. But like, that's about it, you know? I can hear a hefty sound whenever I see shiny Mamoswine. Like, it just has that smelly vibe. It kind of does. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. Porygon Z is so cool. Oh wait, the hunt took a while for me, but it was totally worth it. I'm glad you did it. It is a good shiny. Fair enough. I shiny hunted 5. Oh, Porygon and Brilliant Diamond earlier this week. Nice, Ezao. Yeah, Porygon Z is a good pick. It's a good shiny. I love it. Gallade is cool. Oh, I like Blade. Sounds like a cool nickname for it though. But Buttercup, that's definitely light pink on Porygon Z. You think so? Maybe it is. I always see it as like a bit of a white from this, but yeah, you're probably right. I found both shiny Leafeon and Glaceon in 2 separate massive outbreaks. Had to resort to using a sparkling encounter level 3 sandwich for the grass types though. That's good, you got it in the end. I'm so curious how you'll rate the future Paradox Pokemon at this point, seeing as how they all go solid chrome. I actually will say, I'm not going to spoil my ratings, but I do like that a lot for them, personally. I do like them a lot. You guys know one of my favorite Pokemon, Probopass. Oh gosh. This day, it had to come eventually, right? Like, it had to come eventually. I don't love Probopass as shiny. It's the same kind of color scheme almost as like a lot of the other ones here have that same sort of tone of like that mustardy baby doo-doo kind of, you know, color. It's just not my favorite. I put it in C. I'm sorry. That's just what I feel. It's not my favorite. And maybe, you know, once again, a little bit of bias is sneaking in there because I don't love Probo Pass, but it's not my favorite shiny either. Genius in Math, hello. Lovely to see you. Welcome to the stream. I think the Future Paradox shinies are boring. I haven't seen them all, to be totally honest, but I guess I like know that they are supposed to be all chrome, and in my mind that sounds cool. The Gardevoir evolution line is always incredible, along with the male counterpart. Even their Mega Evolution is just absolutely topped off. It's S tier. It is. It's really good. I'm doing not too bad, Genius. How are you? I'm looking forward to seeing how you rate Xyz shiny. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Ooh. It's sniffing power up to Venus. I would say you're probably right on that. That was for the shiny Leafeon because I knew eternally that I was probably going to struggle to find it otherwise. I also have a shiny Mamoswine that evolved from a shiny Swinub. Ooh, okay. It turns orange with rust because no one ever uses it. You said it, not me. He can smell hot Venus is. Mustardy baby dewy do. Taking notes for Smack Talk. Of course, Don. Happy to be of help. I like, I think the colors for Probo Pass are nice, but not the Pokemon, like Licky Licky. Yeah, for sure. That's fair. That's fair. Now we have Dusknoir. I like this shiny. I think it's good. I actually really do kind of like it, and I don't know what it is. It's not the biggest change. This is what I mean. I try to have like some kind of consistency with rating them, but then there are some shinies I can't explain it. I just kind of like it. I don't think it's bad. I kind of like Dusknoir. I think it works well for its design, which is why I like the shiny for this, but I do like it. As more on the subtle side that it is, it kind of works for me. Frostless is another subtle one. I think it goes B tier, Frostless. I mean, it's high B tier though for me, or you could put it in A and I wouldn't probably argue with you on that. It's not the biggest change. I noticed it right away when I was shiny hunting it, thank goodness. It's one of those ones I think it kind of got done a little bit dirty in like the 3D models, if you know what I'm saying. So that's kind of where I stand with this one. I'm a little nervous since this is my first time here. No worries about it. Well, it's lovely to have you. From the legendaries, Dialga, Cresselia, and Shaman are S tier. They look really nice. There's a lot of really good legendaries. I'm not going to lie. Probo Pass is just getting bullied. I mean, you're allowed to like what you like. I'm not going to be a hater. Just not my favorite. I caught a shiny Duskull in Ruby when I was 6 and got scared and thought my game was glitched. Oh, really? That's kind of cool. Hi, Kirigen. It's going all right. How are you? Frostless is A. You could put it in A and I wouldn't be mad at that. Hi, A. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's lovely, Tony. That's very sweet. Now, Rotom. I love Rotom shiny so much. For me, Rotom goes S tier. I think it's fantastic. I love it. The orange on it. I've been meaning to hunt Rotom for so long now. I need to do it. I need to hunt Rotom. Guys, tell me to go for Rotom. I love it so much and I've been putting it off, but I will get it eventually. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at some point. Now we have the Lake Spirits. Ooh, okay. Lake Spirits. As you guys know, I'm currently shiny hunting shiny Xyz right now, and we're at 5,000 checks. We're at 5,000 checks, and it's not sparkled yet. I would say in terms of the shiny, it might be my least favorite of the trio, but I don't dislike it. I feel like they look mythical. They look like they're from a fairy tale with their shiny colorings. I will say I can't put them in S tier personally. I don't think that they're like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, wow. I say that, but then watch me get the shiny and I'll be like, oh my gosh, wow. But I think that they're A tier. I like them a lot. I'd say Mesprit and Azelf for me are definitely like my favorite of the trio in terms of the shiny coloring. Uxie's like cool, but I think that it just pops a lot more with these. Like, whereas I feel like the yellow and Uxie kind of like dulls out a little bit. But I say A for these guys personally. Yeah, one of each Rotom. My favorite? I like Mo Rotom, I think. Oh, but I probably say actually base Rotom's probably my favorite. Hunt Rotom in LA, easiest way to do it, and it looks good in a strange ball. Yeah, I gotta tell you guys, this is actually, you guys are getting some buttercup lore right now. I actually was hunting Rotom for a video like 2 years ago. Would have been 2 years ago? It would have been a while ago. And I was trying to do outbreaks and I did so many outbreaks for Rotom and I never got the shiny. And I just kind of was like, I'll come back to this later, and I never did. So I need to go back and eventually do the shiny Rotom hunt. But yeah, fun fact, that video never happened because I never got the shiny. Anyone else shiny hunting while watching stream? I'm going for Beldum. Ooh, good luck, Olivia. Now the question is, do you catch a separate Rotom per appliance? Probably. Probably. If you're doing Legends, I feel like you could get away with that unless you have my luck. I think A for me is where I'm going to place these guys. I plan on becoming an author in the future. That's really exciting. Blue and gold on his elf looks pretty. Yeah, it does look pretty. It does look nice. The other one is A. Fair, fair. Out of all three, I feel the blue one is my favorite. I think the blue one, yeah, as elf is probably my favorite as well. Sausage head goes A tier, I agree. Is there anything you all want to know about me? It's up to you, Genius. Whatever you want to share. Mesprit is the best of the three, but Shiny Oxy has a special place in my heart. Totally fair. And I probably will once I get the shiny as well. Now we're about to do Dialga and Palkia. I mean, easy S for Dialga, obviously. I think this is a really, really, really cool shiny. I love the change. I think it's awesome. I know a lot of people actually found me from my Palkia video for Shining Pearl. So it is kind of hard to not have like a little bit of bias towards it because it is like kind of a big part of the channel and kind of my shiny hunting journey. So I think it is a very subtle shiny, but on principle, I can't give it a D because I do have a lot of attachment to this Pokemon. I would say for me, Palkia, oh my gosh, guys, don't flame me for this. I'd put it in a B for the shiny. Like, I don't think it's bad. I think it's fine. Could be way better. Could be way worse. I put it in B. It's like kind of in a similar thing to me as like the evolutions where like I do like them. I understand not many people do because they want more for it. But I do have to say that I do like Palkia's shiny. Don't give up on Nixie if you want enough butter. I got shiny Mewtwo in 474 resets. I believe in you. That's awesome, Zizal. Congratulations. And yeah, I will get back into hunting, Nixie. I'm going through it right now. I'm going through it. Dialga and Palkia both are S tier to me. I think that's very valid. I wouldn't even be mad if you did put it in S, to be honest. I think it's just like, it's not horrible, but it's not, you know what I mean? I don't know. Palkia is COD. It changes way too little, even though I love the Pokemon. That's fair. That's fair. I found you through the... Yeah, you did, Saturn. Aw. I really want Palkia because I'd love to get a shiny Origin Form Palkia someday. Yeah, the Origin Forms are really nice. Look at it again, Palkia and BOC. That's it. I was ready to put it in what? But I'll take B. All right, cool. Okay, I'll take that. You found me through shorts? Oh, that's cool. Palkia kind of looks like a bit similar. I was struggling to tell if it was shiny when I hunted it back in Ultramoon. It is very similar. And that's why, I mean, like, I can understand why people would rank it lower. I understand why people would rank it higher. I mean, I'm going to take the easy way out and say I think it's in the middle. It could be better. It could be worse. And I'm happy to put it there. And I won't lose sleep over that. Heatran is one that I do like, though. I do like Heatran shiny. People feel kind of about this, but I think it's cool. I like it. I'd put this guy in A, personally. I know that it's not like a full like color switch, but I like the vibrancy change that it gets. Like, it just feels like it gets like a bunch of contrast, which I really like. I think it looks good. I like this for Heatran. It's not perfect, but it's pretty darn good. I like it. I think it's nice. I like the eyes. I think it's cool. It works. I feel like Heatran is a very forgotten about Pokemon overall, to be honest. Normally I hate green shiny, but Dialga is an exception. Makes me think that Dialga shiny looks similar to a Timer Ball. How would that work? That's fair. I don't know. I mean, I get that. I get that. Maybe it's because it's like the ruler of time too. No. It's a very subtle shiny in my opinion. Definitely. Heatran is pretty cool. I don't mind it. I like Heatran. I like Heatran shiny. I think the eyes look really good on it. So I'm just going with my going with my gut on this. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I think my mom is at the door. I am back, and I am back with Pochi. Pochi is here. All right. This is why we can't have nice things, Pochi. Because You just want to talk to everybody. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come talk to the stream. Podgy. Come here. Come here. Yes. You want to talk to everybody? Podgy. You want to bark to them? What are you doing? She barks sometimes when you bark to her. And like if you bark at her, she'll bark back. And I was trying to do it because sometimes she will. What are you doing, Podgy? Go say hi to everybody. Hello, honey. Say hello to the chat. Oh, little Podgy boy. Oh, the kisses. Oh, she's being so nice because she just had a nap. Yes. Podgy. I kind of want to see if I can get her to bark. Should I try to get her to bark? Podgy, come here. Podgy. Podgy. Podgy, come here. Come here. She doesn't want to bark, but I promise. Normally, if I bark, she will bark back and we'll have a conversation. Podgy, come on. She's trying to get out of the door. Oh my gosh. Come here. It's gone. Listen, Podgy's flipped the stream on its head. Podgy, come here. Come here. Come here. This is the chaos. Hero woofing and barking? Yeah, she's... Give me 1 sec. Let me go grab her again. Podgy's back. Hello, everybody. Podgy, say hello. Oh, kisses. That's so nice. Podgy, what do you think of Regigigas is so shiny? Do you think it's good? You think it's good? Yeah? I think it is. All right, Regigigas shiny is up next. She is in my hands, but she is squirming around like a little noodle. I would say Regigigas for me is an S tier. I need to hunt this guy. Hopefully I'll get to do that hunt this year, but it probably won't end up happening because Shiny XE is taking so long and I still have to go for, well, Regidrago and Regieleki, but I would say for me, it's an S tier. The purple is super nice. Podgy, what's going on? She wants to be held. She doesn't want to be held. I don't even know. Podgy, listen. Ooh, Giratina. Okay, yeah. Okay, Giratina is a really good shiny. Giratina for me is absolutely an easy S tier. Both forms. I mean, I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. It's a really nice shiny. I literally used it in the thumbnail for the stream because I think it looks so good. So easy S, and I think most people would probably agree with that. Podgy, come here. Come on, honey. Come here. Podgy. I gotta go get Podgy again, guys. She's causing chaos. All right, the little noodle is absolutely going wild. She has so much energy. So I'm gonna try to see how far I can go with this while keeping her here. But we will see. We will see what happens. Oh gosh, a Podgy tier list would be funny. It'd be interesting to see. She won't bark, but it looks like Butter will. Yeah, pretty much. Giratina is an incredible shiny. It is. It's so good. I agree, Skylaria. Cresselia's shiny is absolutely S tier. I love it. It's so good. I think I've said it before, but I didn't like a shiny Giratina at first, but now it's grown on me a lot recently to the point where I would go through the effort of hunting it. I recommend it. It's a good one, hey. I love it. You're going to see in the next stream. You think so, Kira? I hope so. The next one here we have is Cresselia. Cresselia is super nice. Cresselia is another easy S for me. Of course, we got to pop it in S tier. I mean, it's like purple and blue and yellow, and it looks so nice. I love the shiny for Cresselia. I actually, before I was doing YouTube videos, I actually hunted for Cresselia through the Ultra Wormhole, and I will hunt it again for a video at some point because the legendaries are kind of those Pokemon that you can just hunt more than once, and it still feels pretty special. So I do plan to do that hunt eventually at some point, and I'm very excited for it. It should be good. Okay, I need to go to sleep now. Thanks for the stream, Butters and chat. Good night. Thank you, Sinestria. You too. Have a wonderful sleep, and it was awesome to get to see you. Take care. I haven't been on the Switch in forever, so my Cresselia hunt has been on hold. Yeah, it gets a bit like that, for sure. And now we have Fionn, or Fione. I don't know what you guys say. Do you say Fionn? I'm going to say Fionn. Oh my gosh, my computer is my computer okay? We'll pretend like it's okay. Oh, Podgy, what do you want to say? You have an opinion about Fionn? Fionn and Manaphy, I actually really like these shinies a lot. I actually did the shiny hunt for Fionn this year through egg hatching, and I decided to do it through Scarlet and Violet since we can't shiny hunt legendaries and mythicals in that game. So I decided, you know what? Let's do our own version. This, for me, I think that they're both S tier. I think that they're really, really nice. I like the aqua with like the little hints of like yellow and stuff. I think they look really, really good. Butchie, what's up? You want to go out of the room? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Say goodbye to the chat, Pochi, and then I'll take you outside. I'm gonna go quickly take her out of the room so she can go. She wants to go play with Rhino, but I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. We're almost at the end of the stream now anyway, so it's okay, but yeah. Cresselia, my beloved, I'm glad it gets the S tier treatment. It deserves it. It looks absolutely amazing. And I mean, I feel like I could kind of speedrun these last three. I have hunted all of these three Pokemon: Shiny Darkrai, Shiny Shaman, and Shiny Arceus. All deserve S tier in my opinion. They are all amazing shinies. I mean, as I said, I have hunted for all of them. I think that they're all really, really cool in their own right. I love both forms on Shaman. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Darkrai, super, super clean. Arceus, I mean, it's the butter llama. Like, you can't get much better than that. Oh, Don, thank you so much for the $2 donation. That's so sweet. Speak Pochi, I know, right? She's very talkative today. She had a bit of a nap, and my mum was like, oh, I'll go take her out to the bathroom for you while you stream. And then, yeah, apparently it was time to let her back in, and now she's just going absolutely chaotic. So we love to see it. But with that, you guys, that is my Gen 4 tier list. Looking at this, I am pretty happy with what we've got here, if I do say so myself. I'm a pretty big fan of what we've got cooking. I feel like there's not really too much. Like, there are some Pokemon, once again, that I'm like, you could shuffle them up or bump them down maybe a little bit, but for the most part, I would say this is pretty true to how I feel with these shinies, and I'm pretty happy with what we've got here. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me yap about my opinions on Gen 4 shiny Pokemon. This is just my opinion based on the 3D sprites, of course. Like, as I said, you know, with certain models, if we look in other games, I might rank them a little bit higher, maybe a little bit lower, but usually probably a bit higher, depending on what that sprite looks like. But that's my list, you guys. I think we did pretty darn well. Little trader, oh, no love for Dawn. Oh no, she was happy to see you, Dawn. She's always excited to see you guys. She likes to talk, and then she gets distracted. She hears a noise outside of the room, and she's like, I must go investigate. And I'm like, okay, yep. I am basically actually the pet in this situation. She is the one that tells me what to do. It's kind of like what people tell me having a cat is like, to be honest. Shiny Shaman and Arceus are so sick. I agree. And we are done, Sat, and we're done. Glad I hunted these mythicals. It's so good to have. They are really good to have. They're all fantastic targets, to be honest. Shiny Arceus is so fitting. Like, the god Pokemon being gold is perfect. It is. You couldn't do it better even if they tried. I think they did. I think they did great. Honestly, Shiny Arceus does look good, and Shiny Shaman is very incredible shiny. I agree with that. I prefer normal Darkrai, but I welcome it shiny with open arms. Totally fair. Totally fair. I really like the shiny for myself, but to each their own, of course. I'm actually proud of myself for getting shiny Giratina this year, as you should be. It's a great hunt to do. Goodbye, Joker. Thank you for being part of the stream. It was awesome to have you. But yeah, guys, I think I'll wrap up there, and I'll say my goodbyes, and then we are done for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I don't like the purple on Darkrai because it is so dark and hard to see. Arceus looks nice because it is part from the god of Pokemon. That's true. That is true. It fits well with the theming. Oh, it was lovely to have you as well, Olivia. I wish you luck with the shiny hunting. It was awesome to have you on the stream. Yeah, the next one will be Gen 5 shinies, Skylera. You are correct. The next tier list that we do. Thank you, Grappler. I appreciate that. You take care. You too, Angel Lover. Thank you so much. It was awesome to have you on the stream. You have a good one. Goodbye, Grappler. Oh, yeah, we did get there. Thank you, Saturn. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you for the stream butter. Thank you for being his. I appreciate that very much. I'm happy with this list. This is a lovely stream about it, and I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to the next one. Send my love to Pochi. Goodbye, and I hope everyone has a lovely day or night. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that so much, and same to you as well. It was awesome to have you. Oh, Manic, we're wrapping up the stream, but you take care and you have a good one, okay? Goodbye, Tony. Goodbye, Kurigen. Goodbye, Saturn. Goodbye, Olivia. Goodbye, Zia. Yes, see you next time. Bye. Thank you for the stream. Have a wonderful day and very good opinions on the shiny. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. I know not everyone's going to agree with all of the takes, but this is pretty much how I feel about it. Yeah. Giratina is my favorite Pokemon of all time. It took me 12,000 plus encounters, so I love it. Totally fair. It's a fantastic shiny. Well done for sticking it out. I'm looking forward to the Gen 5 since I'm not a fan of that gen. Take care, Butter. Enjoy for the rest of your day. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. And yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to talk about those shinies, but it'll be good when we get there for sure. Thanks again for the support, Don. I appreciate that. And I hope you have a good day at work today. Goodbye, Erickson. Thank you. I will try and get some rest. I appreciate that very much. You too. Skylaria, I hope you have a nice day, Butter. I hope to see Gen 5 tier list in person. It'll be good. It'll be good, Skylaria. Of course. It was awesome to have you in the stream. All right, guys. Well, good luck on the shiny hunts. You guys are all awesome. Tomorrow, I should have up a video for you all. And other than that, take care. And I'll see you guys, or I'll talk to you guys, like, through my voice in a stream coming up, obviously, during the week. But tomorrow should be a video, which I'm excited about. So I'll talk to you guys all then. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.